And we are live.
Oh, hello.
Time to tempt fate.
You guys tempt fate every time we start this show.
Eh.
I should say we tempt fate for the next 4 hours.
We didn't tempt fate, we just bend it.
We just added magic to magic and things happened.
Yes, we learned, or rather, we're still learning.
But okay, listen.
I mean,
You'll forgive me
when
I'm just
under the effect that the idea that Reiju just decided to do Build-A-Bear on Snit to
I'm sorry. I don't even know what the result is
yet. I think So, welcome on
Only
in,
I've seen
everyone to another episode of Withered Waste. It's been a month. Had Extra Life and some other things happening throughout the weeks that prevented us from coming back sooner. But here we are. Everyone is, I guess, slowly chomping at the bit to come back. Wondering what exactly was going to happen after you made it back to Syra and Nyrix's clan grounds. Everyone was cured of their little marks from the God of Dreams, thanks to a potion from Syra's grandmother. But Snit had a bit of a unexpected side effect happen with his after Reiju tried something to make it taste
Better?
Less foul, let's say.
Made it taste like Sunny D, but at the same time, it had a strange effect on Snit, changing his entire being, to say, as he went from a little 3-foot kobold to now a towering dragonborn. So when we pick up today, a few seconds have sort of passed inside the house after the strange dragonborn walks out of the garage. Clothes ripped, wings flurled out. A very familiar looking gecko on his shoulder, with almost a seemingly confused look on his face as he's staring back at Mina, trying to figure out what the hell has got her acting so weird.
So jump right in?
Yeah, jump right in.
All right. Mina, why are you so pissed off in the mornings?
The fuck are you?
Make you a house to stay in, keep your gear working. He starts looking more and more confused as he talking though. Starts looking around. Knows the perspective has changed. Then looks down at his hands. What the fuck happened?
Minaka's gonna and she's gonna go to the room and get people up. Guys, there's a giant fucking dragon in the living room.
Mina, quiet.
Dragon back?
There's a. Just come to the living room.
Some very reluctant groans from Callie, but she will get up and follow Mina in.
If Zellark doesn't get up, she's gonna grab him by the leg and drag him out.
No, Zellark,
Good.
as
30
soon as you came in, was just like, ugh, why are you so loud? And just like reaches for something to drink and finds the very barely touched rum bottle and just grabs it and takes
15 like empty rum bottles probably fall out of his bed as he's getting out.
You have a fucking drinking problem.
You have an anger issue. Are we just
Yeah,
spouting
my-
off everything today?
fuck you. Go to the living room. There's a
There's-
fucking dragon. And she's just gonna grab him by the ear, like reaching up, because I assume he's taller.
Oh, I'm still in the bed, so yeah, whatever.
So this whole exchange in the other room has taken a little bit longer than I thought. So by now, Snit's out the door and looking for the head druids.
You would probably remember where the tent is. I think her main tent is where the potion was brewed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where Nyrix and Syra are right now too. Syra's probably already awake. I imagine Nyrix as well, but unless you're not an early riser. But druids usually rise with the sun.
Oh yeah, no, it's blood hunters are the same. They're up at dawn, so
Yeah. So we've probably been
Yep.
up and kind of just conversing with our family and
Having
thinking
breakfast.
about
Yep.
breakfast.
5
Gr-
o'clock
gr-
in the morning.
Yeah, grandma's like serving breakfast at the moment, you know, happy to have both of you back in the camp, making sure that you're all nice and comfortable now that you've gotten your rest and Nyrix no longer has the mark on her hand.
I would, before Snick gets there, since we have some time in the
Yeah,
morning,
you've got
I
some
would have
time.
brought up the seed. I would have shown Grandma the seed that I got from the giant that I'm supposed to give to High Druid Lamasia and ask her if she recognizes it or knows where I could find the High Druid.
Asia? Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with it. I don't think she's a part of our clan unless she was a long time ago.
Yeah, she hasn't been a part of her clan for a while.
But she was a part of our clan?
Yeah, she was the archdruid of our clan 2 generations before me.
Why would a giant ask me to give a seed to... Huh.
It could be that he doesn't know that the archdruids have changed.
Give me a sec, my dog's being
All good.
ready.
Maybe nobody knew that information has, or titles have changed.
Does she have like a grave or something that maybe her spirit still lingers and that's what he's confusing it with?
No, like most druids, once we pass, we sort of return their body to nature.
Is she dead? Or did she just leave?
Oh no, she's dead.
Oh,
She's been dead for about 120 years now.
well then I guess this goes to you until yeah. What is this?
This, I'm not sure. I haven't necessarily seen anything like this in my time. But if you give me some time with it, I can probably figure it out.
Okay, here. She'll hand it over.
She takes the seed, and as like it touches her hands, you can see that it begins to like give off this soft green light.
Oh. It likes you, Grandma.
Apparently. She takes it. She places it over on like into a large bowl on her table, and she walks back over to your little gathering around the little cooking fire inside the tent.
Do I know if giants live like a really long time? Like their lifespans are really, really long?
You know that they're they live a little bit longer than humans.
Okay.
But much like a lot of like the other warrior clans, not many of them see old age.
And the
Yeah.
other. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's something. Obviously, he's dead. We can't really ask, but it just seems strange that for a giant who can, live almost a normal lifespan as us, if they're lucky, may not have been alive when, more than likely, not been alive when this druid passed away. So obviously something is going on where I don't think it has anything to do with maybe them being alive. It's got to be something else, because they were dead by the time that giant was even born, when you think about it. I don't know if someone else gave it to him and said, hey, take it to them, or what, but
It
they
may
either don't know they're dead, or
he may
something
have
else is going on.
just found it and saw her name. But the giants have had trade with us off and on. Specifically the storm giants.
Maybe Callie's friend, the bird that does the eye thing, maybe he'd have some more answers for us as to where the giant got it from.
The bird that does the eye thing?
Yeah, our friend Callie, she won or earned or something what was the bird's name again, sis?
Oh, fuck. I don't have my
Put you
notes
on
out.
the spot because I don't have my
Yeah,
notes either.
I forgot. I
Ruger.
don't. It's Ruger. I was gonna say
Ruger.
yeah, it's Ruger. I was gonna say Rocker, but
She totally
Ruger
knew
sounds
that.
better. Ruger. It's
Yeah.
in my notebook. I don't have my notebook out right now, like a bad person.
It's a very, very
yeah, Ruger.
beautiful bird. But it's very magical. I imagine it kind of resides inside her, and then it comes forth through her eye, but her eye isn't damaged by it, and she can see through the creature. It's a very interesting relationship they have. It's been fun watching it develop, but I wonder if Ruger might have some answers. I mean, we can't talk to him, but I think Callie can communicate with him.
I would most definitely like to meet this Ruger.
I'll ask Callie. I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
I'm sure the
yeah,
group's
good.
probably up by now. Maybe we
Makes most of
should.
them.
Yeah.
And it's like at this moment, like Snit, you reach the outside of the tent. You can hear the conversation going on, happening between, between Syra and Nyrix and their grandmother.
So I'm coming into the tent, and I'm still not used to this body. I'm fairly certain. So y'all
It's
see
a lot of stumbling.
see hey, if I have to mute myself, you have to mute you.
Damn.
Calling you out.
Yeah.
Can they hear you?
I can hear myself.
Yeah, I can hear him echoing.
Well, guess what? I'm going to be better at it than you.
Probably. Anyways, so I come in and I'm tripping over these giant talons, and you see before you a copper dragonborn, but with wings and tail, so he looks much more like a half dragon. There you go.
Hello.
If you guys want to see the picture, I put it up on stream.
Can we help you?
Grandma, I didn't know we had other guests. Or is this a new person in the clan? I don't know. Hi, I'm Syra.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
dear.
I know you, Syra.
You do?
Is he a friend of yours?
Probably grew up with him and didn't know it.
I
It's
mean, I would have
Snitch.
remembered someone that looked like him.
Are you using one of your contraptions or whatever to disguise yourself? Because you certainly don't sound like Snit.
Wait, what, Snit? No. That's
I'm Snitch.
that's a really funny joke.
Shepshire crawls up.
Oh. Really? What happened?
I was really hoping one of them, pointing two fingers, one at each of the druid moms.
Holy fuck, you're swole.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You are this a
haven't-
complete 180.
I haven't noticed. Takes a step forward, trips a little bit.
Oh, well, hold, you need to deck your head as well. It's a
Can you-
little
Can you like fold your wings or something? You're kind of like hitting some
Yeah.
things. It's
Yeah,
you're very
this-
big.
This whole awkward not knowing my personal body.
There's like an
dimensions
audible
things happens.
crash as he's kind of like trying to get in.
Yeah.
He knocks like
His
a jar
tail
off
hits
a
some
podium.
potions.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll just go outside. We could just go outside.
Yeah, yes. Let's go outside and I can look you over, dear. You're just a walking catastrophe right now.
Yeah, walk us through the last few things you remember. I mean,
I drank
Something
the
must have done
potion.
this.
I woke up like this.
okay,
Wait, the potion that I made you?
Yes.
the potion doesn't do that though. So a
Give
little
me
bit
your
before
hand.
that, what happened?
Snit, is it?
Yes.
Was the potion modified in any way?
No, we told them not
Fuck.
to. What do you mean?
I'm going to take
Wait,
it,
what?
I'm going to take that positive comment of fuck as a yes.
We told you not to mess. Snit, what'd you do to it?
They specifically said not to do anything to the potion for
Look.
Druid
this
magic's
obvious
really
reason now.
shitty.
All she said was drink it and go to bed.
Who did?
Points at the druid.
No, we
Yeah,
also
but-
said
I-
don't do anything else to it.
I did say don't do anything weird to it.
So you did drink it and go to
Nope.
bed, but obviously somewhere between you
she-
getting the potion and you going to bed and drinking it, something happened.
She
Did you cast one of your spells on it?
she stands
I
up
didn't.
and she like very softly takes Snit's hand and begins to lead him outside of the tent. You know, another hand on his back so he doesn't like stumble all over the place.
My wings still catch on the door.
Yeah, it's like your wings kind of like pull the tent a little bit and it kind of like rocks, almost like you're gonna pull the covering off of it, but it kind of snaps back at the last second.
What do you mean you didn't? Who did?
Sit next to the fire, dear.
What did they cast?
I went and I talked to Reiju about everything that's been going on. I wanted to try to help cheer her up a little bit and give her some perspective. And I told her that we had to drink these potions and said it probably wasn't going to taste good, and she tried to make it taste better.
That's stupid.
So when someone
Naive.
says, "Hey, don't fuck with this potion," and people fuck with the potion, this shit happens.
When is she gonna learn?
To be fair, I did not give her the warning because she did not get a potion. So, in all intents
She
and
should
purposes,
know better.
She was helping your friend, and I have to say the potion does taste rather nasty. So
She should
All
know
potions
better.
taste nasty. They all do. I don't care what anyone says. They all taste nasty. Even regular health potions
But
have a
that's how-
hint of nasty.
that's how you
She's
know
a
they
walking
work.
mistake. Jesus.
Look,
Syra, I know you're
What?
upset. I know you're upset with the girl, but I think she means well.
just tell me it
Death
can
and
be
chaos
fixed.
follow her.
To be fair, dear, chaos follows everyone. Can I fix it? No, I cannot. Not yet, anyway.
You
Well, how
see,
do we?
you see Snit visibly slump at the no, I cannot, and
It's like, okay, let me see your head. Let me see your head. Okay. Open up your mouth to stick out your tongue.
I'm so tempted to accidentally do acid breath right now, but I won't.
You just do a little bit of acid.
And she like
It's
as
just
your
a burp.
as your tongue goes out, she kind of grabs hold of it and reaches into your mouth, and she starts like poking around like the back of your throat. Oh,
Oh,
you
Like that.
she like lets go and like wipes her hand off on like her robe. Well, your glands for the breath weapon that a dragon normally have developed. So rest of your body is completely changed. If I had to guess, whatever effect happened with the potion, kind of affected you like a reincarnation spell. The potion I made you had a small effect of such as to remove the negative curse in your body. And I think when your friend, you know, when she looked over to Sarah, when she made a kind gesture to make it taste good, kind of gave it yours a little more oomph. And well, here you
I
are.
mean, at least you're this and not a snail, so happy accident at least. I mean, you do
Wait,
look good.
I
Snail,
could have
I'm
been
not
a
gonna lie.
snail.
No, not a snail, but you could have been a goblin,
Or a little lizard, a
or
gecko.
a gnoll, or a gecko,
How
or
do
an
we
orc.
revert
Other
this back?
direction.
But it seems that fate has just decided to make you bigger.
You can just
Such a risk.
see he's kind of checked out a little bit. Like he hears the words, but the gears are turning in his head, and he's not really
Is the hamster dead?
paying attention. The hamster is slowly walking in the treadmill.
How do we fix this?
It's not necessarily how, it's when.
What do you mean?
Give me a moment. She walks back into the tent, comes out with a small cylindrical vial. Sarah dear, hold his head. She takes out like this small eyedropper, and she just kind of like puts a single drop in each eye, and it burns.
All right.
There's probably a little bit of a roar that comes out because he wasn't expecting that.
Oh, that's exciting.
And she kind of like looks at his eyes, and they kind of like milk over for a second before returning back. Oh my.
What'd you find, Grandma?
Well, I know how to reverse it. It's not going to be pleasant. In order to become you again, you're going to have to, well, die.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Lyrics.
No, it's to help him.
That
Obviously,
is a total lyrics thing to say.
it's to help him. We have healers right here. It's not
We're
like
not
he's gonna.
kill him. That's such a risk. You know how it is, but that
We have a healer
moment
right
between-
here.
Both of
heal.
you,
It's always a risk, even with our
let
magic.
her finish.
Sorry.
If you were to die in this form, there's a very large chance that you would return back to your little kobold shape. Though there is a small risk that, well, you would turn into a blob of meat and gelatinous ooze that somehow smelled like oranges.
I could draw that for your character card.
this over ooze. I choose this.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to start a D&D version of So I'm a Gelatinous Cube?
I reincarnated as a gelatinous cube, the new anime. I mean, honestly, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Snit?
I'm going to stand up. Say, I don't know. I need some time. And he's going to pop his wings out to full extension and just blast off.
And there's definitely a lot more oomph to your takeoff than there normally is.
Okay, what's option B?
Wow.
Option B.
Or any other way to revert him back?
There may be, but that would be the most direct path.
And when you say there's a large chance, what are we talking here? Like his odds are looking good to revert back?
85%?
To turn back?
Pretty good. It's pretty good odds.
To turn back, yes.
I still don't think it's worth the risk.
I mean, I don't think you should kill the poor boy right now. That's sort of hard. Let him get used to the
Insult to
body.
injury.
Well, let's just see what he says when he comes back.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard to, I mean, unless you know any kind of spell to help him, it's going to be hard to do this down the road unless we're back in a city with some more magic users and whatnot.
We have this sarcophagus thing, but that I won't use, but Snit might use it.
Sarcophagus thing.
Although after Reiju came out of it, she seemed to make a lot of really bad mistakes very quickly, so I don't know.
What is this sarcophagus?
It's something we found out in the desert that you could put someone in and it will like remake you, even if you're dead or injured or cursed.
I would suggest not putting him in that.
Oh.
Because it may just permanently make him a dragon.
Permanently make him a dragonborn?
A dragonborn, yes.
Oh, it won't know what he was before?
It would be a gamble.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what this thing does in order to remake you. But
Yeah, I don't know either.
tank equals perma himbo.
Well, I mean, from what I can understand anyway, the tank doesn't, it just sort of puts you back to how you were health-wise. I don't think it really puts you back how you were species-wise.
I don't know. I just don't trust it.
All I know is that if he accepts it and changes his mind down the road, we would have options. But
if he wants to try, he should try it here. I agree. I just don't think he should try it at all. And I think we should.
Like his odds are good.
We should keep an eye out for other options out there. There might be. This was done with magic. There might be more of an arcane user that would know more. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's the only other option is we'd have to find another arcane user in the future. But if he's okay with it now, then that's fine. That's entirely up to him.
Yeah.
But if
I can't believe
he's not,
did this.
Oh, don't blame her. She was only trying to help.
How can I? She's always trying to help, but she's always making. She doesn't think.
I have to admit, she's made some pretty poor decisions lately.
She doesn't think.
Oh, to be fair, if we've all had those moments in our life, you two aren't, immune to making bad decisions.
Grandma, it's going to take some time. I hear what you're saying, and I agree with you on some level, but I'm just so angry. I'm so angry.
Well, let's channel that anger. We still have to talk about your ascension.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What do I need to do?
Well, you've presented me with a interesting little puzzle in that seed, so let me get back to you.
Okay.
Maybe this seed can be part of your trial.
Oh. Should I go get Ruger and Callie to see if he knows more?
I think it's best that you gather all of your friends,
Okay.
explore the camp, see if there's anything you can do to help. Most of the dead have been attended to and we repaired throughout the night. But explore the oasis. Rest. Relax. I can tell from meeting your friends last night that all of you need a bit of downtime.
Okay. We should probably check with the group to make sure they're okay. I don't know if they even know about Snit yet. I don't want someone to like try to shoot him down or something thinking he's an enemy.
And while you're talking with your grandma, Minako and Zelark, and if Callie followed, Callie finally make it into the camp. Minako kind of having a
She's explaining she's not crazy. She saw a fucking dragon.
Said it was in the living room and it wasn't there. Now we're
You
outside.
Let
Listen
go
here.
of my coat, for fuck's sake.
okay.
Start walking on
I'm
your
really
own feet.
tired.
What are your passive perceptions?
Mine's 16, I believe. Yeah.
17.
Not that.
Okay, so both Minako,
11.
both Minako and Callie can see up in the air this very beefy looking dragonborn flying around.
See? Listen here, dumb fucks. I told you.
Oh, okay. You did. You were right.
What are you guys
I
talking
was
about?
inside the house. All right, listen here.
Hold up,
And
hold up,
she's-
hold up. I'm not just like flying around. I'm flying away.
Yeah, and like everybody in the general vicinity can just hear Reiju, not Reiju, but Minako losing her mind.
Yeah, Minako's just gonna push Zelark's chin up.
And you like after you get blinded by the sun, you can see a dragonborn flying off.
At least it's leaving, though, right?
Yeah, but it was inside the house.
So
Okay.
we should lock our door next time.
Children,
With Callie.
What locks?
children is everything okay? Why the screaming?
There's a fucking dragon in our house.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He's your friend.
Hey, guys.
Matt.
It's Snit.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Snit's in the
Because
house.
No,
No.
that is
Someone-
like
No.
like this
Here.
tall.
No.
This dragon was like
Here, take it down about 10-20%. You're
Thank you.
freaking out.
Mina, magic.
Potions.
Because
told
someone
you magic
decided
was
to
bad.
touch potion.
Somebody decided to fuck with a potion that they shouldn't have.
let me take a wild guess.
I've been saying it since we left the city. Magic is bad. We shouldn't be using it. Look what it did.
Okay. Before everyone starts
Fair
pointing
point, Kelly.
fingers and throwing spells or bricks, the intent was good. Just to try
Speaking
to make.
of,
Just
where
try,
the fuck is she?
I don't know, but the potion tastes horrible. She tried to make it taste better. She didn't receive my warning of not to mess with the potions.
She
So-
should have known better.
Well, she's not a full-on druid, so she
Well,
wouldn't
you just
know.
don't mess with druids or druids.
All
You
right.
don't mess with potions in general. Potions
Is
already
it-
been made
okay,
and
I'm-
enchanted.
Hold on. I'm catching up here.
We should just
Before I was
rid
dragged
ourselves of this
out.
mistake.
Zelark,
What?
come here.
What?
You look awful.
I feel awful, and I was dragged here through the everything.
Zellar,
And by the way, like I went from like very pristine, and I'm now looking like straight up
Ass.
Pirates of the Caribbean, like
Jack Sparrow.
patch, like need leather jacket, like
Gibbs.
just grimy and everything.
I'm gonna walk up to him and kind of like, just look at his eyes, do like that medicine thing, look in his eyes.
Hey.
Did you drink alcohol and take the potion?
I drink alcohol all the time, but yes, I took the potion. What?
We'll have a talk later, but here, let me
At
help.
least you're
And I-
fucked
I-
up.
No,
The danger's you.
We're gonna have a talk now, though. All right, everyone needs to stop just piling on Reishu. She fucked up.
Well, I was gonna lesser restoration, you know,
all-
but if
Yeah,
you're
how about
in
you go
lecture
fuck
mode,
yourself?
No, what? No, I'm
Good.
saying this. We've all done shitty, stupid things.
Really? Because I haven't caused the whole village to get almost killed.
You
or
seem,
transformed one of our
you-
friends into something else.
you seem to have a lot of aggression.
No, she's attacked teammates. She's ruined stealth missions. She's massively murdered people because of her own decisions. You twins wrecked yourself into a fucking city
They're not twins.
while the other, whatever, just sisters, you guys wrecked into a gigantic city and didn't even have the wherewithal to try to figure out what the culture of the area was before doing magic and stuff in front of the civilians. Reiju, who we know has amnesia and doesn't know shit and is still trying to figure out herself, is making these mistakes now.
Convenient.
Somehow I keep transporting back to the Shadowfell and I'm trying to get back, but I can't stay there. Everything is shit right now. Just stop with the constant barraging.
When I finish burying my dead, I'll consider that.
All right. Well, at least you're on your own plane of fucking existence.
We can
And
also
Zellar
assist you with
leaves.
that if you would like to leave. There are ways. Ways you can find.
Zellark had walked out of the tent at that point.
Oh, of course you're
Well,
gonna walk away.
Yeah, I mean, we were.
She turns to her sister. Everyone just walks away. No one can have a fucking conversation anymore either.
No.
They just say they just like to unload and then walk away.
I think,
Okay.
I think you all
I-
may
Bye.
need
Good point. Good discussion.
children.
I
Children.
Take
can't
your own
believe I'm
advice.
saying-
There's like a thunderclap as you can see Grandma is now a little pissed off.
Sorry.
You all need to grow up. You are all acting like children. You, young lady, are about to make your ascension to Archdruid. You're going to have to let emotions like this go.
How?
By
I feel
ex-
guilty.
By accepting that things happen, that things that you cannot control.
I trusted her and she did this.
She didn't intentionally do it to cause harm. She did what she thought may be right or may provide help.
Part of that, Gibbons.
Most
The only thing that you know what? It's not even the whole potion thing that bothers me. It's freely trusting and giving information that could potentially endanger others.
but
She didn't even
That's what
think.
irked me.
it's not as if she's had your upbringing, your training.
No, it's
She's
the common sense aspect of we are on a mission to find these
Dear-
things
dear
and we're freely giving information out about it.
people from the city lack common sense. They've been sheltered by their walls for too long.
So you're saying she needs guidance?
She needs guidance. She needs time to learn how the outside world works.
Good ass kicking.
But she's so
Good too.
stubborn. She doesn't listen.
She kind of like looks at the two of you. Oh yes, I have no idea how to deal with stubbornness.
Fair point.
She will come around. It's just going to take some time. But constantly berating her and kicking her while she's down is not going to help.
That's the thing. It's not just her. It's all 3 of the city people.
They all need time to learn how the outside world works.
Time gets us killed out here.
She's right.
That's why those of you who have experience out here need to help them.
They
She's right.
refuse to let me deal with things. The fucking bird tried to talk to an abomination of a spider thinking we could make a deal with it.
Yeah,
Mina,
I'm still here, by the way.
Mina,
Yes, I'm talking about you, Cal.
And I didn't put us in any danger.
Mina,
Yet.
your people are extremely judgmental.
Yes,
No.
and
And
that
you-
kept us alive.
And you carry that with you. That is a side effect of your upbringing, or not even a side effect, a product. Those who grow up in cities tend to trust people more freely because they work as a community to help one another. They don't know
Okay.
that out here things are less black and white and more gray.
okay.
You just need to give them guidance. Not a punch, not a stab, not, a shot. Just,
Or a little electricity?
just aid
A
them.
little.
What about crushing reality around them?
They'll learn that on their own. You're just there to help them get up if they fall.
Okay. I'll try, Grandma, I promise. I'll try.
Think of it as you are their older sibling. It's your
Oh,
job.
God.
It's your
Ugh.
job to make sure that they grow up, but also to protect them.
That were common sense.
Common
So much
sen-
responsibility is on her. It's just
common sense is something that a lot of people lack.
all right.
Apparently, it runs rampant in the elves.
It runs rampant in everyone.
Definitely runs rampant in all of us.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Nyrix, you are by far my favorite person on this whole group.
I feel like this is also a
I
good
don't know how to
time
take that.
to mention that all this frustration and anger that you guys are feeling right now, that was us when we were in the city. Now the roles are reversed, so you know what we had to go through trying to keep you guys safe in the city. Just try and keep that in mind.
We weren't that much trouble.
You were.
How exactly were you
No.
going to keep us safe when you were the one in prison and I had to go bust you out?
That was
And then I had to stop
one-
Nina from murdering guards.
one very brief moment.
That was not murder. I was just
You
putting
were.
him to sleep.
You,
With my
Mhm.
sword in his face.
No, he was just being choked out.
I'm just making the point that everything you're feeling now is what we were feeling. So just keep that in mind next time we're in a city.
So what
okay.
I want you to do as a group, walk around,
Okay.
talk about your feelings. Don't yell, don't fight, don't judge. Get to know one another more.
And hopefully not storm off.
Do we
She
have to
looks
do it in the
past
city?
Trying to find Zelark.
No, you are free to go wherever you wish.
Okay, because I don't want to do it here.
No, you don't have to do it here. But I don't want any fighting. I don't want anybody insulting one another.
Nyrix, there's lots of places in the Oasis where the clan isn't settled. We can,
Talk with each other.
can
Get
walk
to
around.
know each other. I have a feeling that none of you have had time to actually learn about one another.
Oh, I'm learning. Trust me.
Well, you're learning from their actions, not from who they are.
Learning from their decisions is a
Their
lot as well.
Their past.
That's
Talk to one another. Your friend
Alright.
Reiju is, I can tell, feeling a lot of disappointment and grief at the moment.
I hope so.
She masks it, but she needs friends. She doesn't need more people to kick her down. She's doing that enough on her own.
She turns to Nyrix. Has Riju even apologized to us yet? I can't remember through my anger.
No,
I'll
last
let
time
you
she
know.
spoke to
No.
I apologize to the grandmother and mother.
Not to us, though. No.
Not yet, because y'all were too sassy.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna speak now. I last time she spoke, she basically said "fuck you" and walked off,
Yeah, that's what I
and
remembered.
which confused me because we were in the right in that
Well-
moment anyway.
Mhm.
Anger does a lot of things to people. You need to learn how to see past it. Yes, what happened here was a tragedy. But these things happen. It's what we do afterwards that makes us.
Well, we'll see what she does.
Well, we'll see what you do. It's not
That
just...
depends on her. I haven't received even an apology yet, so
Well, to be fair, you, kinda left on heated words last night.
All I remember, you know. Sorry, did you not just tell her to stop talking?
I don't know.
This is your first test. Fix this.
We'll see.
No, come on. Really?
Archdruid has to be able to deal with situations when they trouble or endanger the clan.
Oh.
This is
so,
your
like,
clan.
The group, I had to. But they're so. Oh, okay.
You need to
I'm
learn
so
to,
glad it's you and not me.
you need to learn to see things from the perspective of others. You're a sweet girl, Syra, but sometimes you are a bit judgmental.
Me?
Oh,
Yes. You
temperamental for sure.
you
But
have
that's good.
Temperamental.
not as judgmental as your sister or your mother. But at times it comes out. Don't let
Good
your
look,
anger
doing She's doing the face again.
Yeah. Don't let your anger cloud your judgment. Get your friends together. Take them for a picnic. Clear everything, air everything out, and
You-
start new.
All right.
I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna go back to looking into your seed, and one of you may want to try going after your
I'll go after Big Snit.
extent.
Thanks, Callie.
Allie,
Makes sense.
for what
I
it's
can
worth,
fly, so
out of the city people, you're the least worse.
thank you, Mina. And for what it's worth, I'm really thankful and grateful that you came to break me out of prison.
See, Syra was a good thing.
If you need food, I have a basket ready for you.
All right. I'll summon a friend to find everybody and gather us over by. What do you think, Nyrix? The waterfalls? It's away from the clan a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be near the clan.
Waterfalls it is. And I summon a desert bird. And I
Hi,
cast.
I'm right here.
Oh, not you, Callie.
Another Callie appears.
No, a real
Yeah.
ostrich, okay?
It's actually I want it to be like a road runner, like
Okay.
a little road
Little
runner.
roadrunner, like just kind of like digs itself out of the sand and is now like
Callie's
standing
still
next
right
to you.
there.
Yeah. So I find one of those and I'm gonna ritually cast Animal Messenger, and so it'll go around to everyone. I'd give it the command to like go around to everyone in the group to find everybody and to let them know that we're gonna have a picnic. And so it's Syra's voice coming out of a roadrunner when it finds you, and it will say,
Bigger
"Hello.
roadrunners, I forget.
You've been invited to a group picnic in which food and discussions will occur. Everyone is to be on their best behavior, including me. Hope to see you all there, Syra."
And it kind of looks at you for a moment because it like stares at Callie and it stares at Mina and Nyrix. And it pauses there for a brief moment and just starts running by them.
So it's gonna go find. I send it to find Reiju too, and
Yep.
So everyone except for the flying one, which Callie is gonna get,
Soon, well,
and
soon
the
to be-
Roadrunner will help guide like Reiju
Yeah.
and Zelark to the waterfalls.
And Reiju and Zelark, when the little roadrunner comes up to you, it kind of just like opens its mouth, and you can hear Syra's voice coming out from it. And as soon as like the message ends, it just closes its mouth and kind of looks at you and runs forward a little bit, and then comes back to you and runs away again, just like trying to lead you back to where it's supposed to go.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
I thought I was going back to the tent before all of this to talk with Ma and Grandma, but apparently that went to the wayside.
Because last
I think
we heard
she
you were,
would
like,
actually
alone.
be. Yeah, because she said after she was talking with Snit that she was going to go talk with Grandma and Ma. You know, after splitting ways with Snit, and just apologize to them and explain why
already-
she did what
Yeah,
she did.
you meant to do that, but there was a lot of work being done in the camp after everything had settled down, so there wasn't really much time to talk to them. Her grandmother mentioned to you that she would talk to you in the morning.
Well, in that case, she's on 2 pillows from the living room over in Snit's workshop because she went to sleep underneath the hammock.
Yeah, no, okay, so nobody.
So
even
she
bothered
never, she
checking
didn't,
there.
she didn't even realize that Snit pretty much transformed in front of her.
I was asleep. I had stayed up trying
So,
to help out with the
Reiju-
village.
Reggie, when you
I mean,
when you
it's on brand.
get woken up by the little roadrunner, you can see that there are like tatters of like Snit's clothing on the floor.
Oh no. And she actually starts gathering them up and just kind of putting them on the workbench
Roadrunner eats Snit.
and
Roadrunner fears the world.
just remembers everything that the roadrunner said. Finally. First things first. And she goes over and she actually like grabs the pocket bacon from like the fridge, and then she'll just kind of look at herself. Is the stab wound that she got gone? Is she back with her 2 health her strength points?
Yeah, because it was after a long rest you were fine.
Okay, fine. Change clothes real quick, and she'll just dump the tunic off, which is literally the only other thing she has on, and then put the white dress on, and she will try and find the rest of the group with the little roadrunner.
On the way to the waterfall, Minako will draw from her deck.
Oh
So
god.
just like she won't do a full ritual. She'll just top pull
Minako
and look at it.
Minako
Draw
top
the violence card. again.
Minako
No,
top
no,
decks.
it was not.
I don't.
It
I
was
can't
not
see,
violence.
dude. You're back.
Okay.
You gotta say what it is, dude.
Just say what
No,
it
we
is.
still can't see it.
What the fuck? It's a missionary, and it's a 2, and it has the cleric symbol.
The cleric symbol.
Yeah, it looks like cleric-y. Looks like a religious thing.
So it's probably glyphs,
Yeah, that's this one.
and it's the 2.
That's a 2, and it's the missionary.
Missionary. Okay. So when you draw, this is interesting. So for today,
I'm the one that's chaotic. Come on.
everyone for the group, because this deck tends, oh no, not everyone for the group, no, Mina, because you're drawing this one is more for you. You're going to have advantage on religion and insight checks. As the glyphs symbolize faith, spirituality, and inner strength.
God, I'm gonna need inner strength to hold back today. Yeah, everybody just sees Minako like reach into one of her like many bags or pockets and looks at a card and puts it back inside. And just scoffs. Alright, so I'm gonna put this away for now.
Sire just heads straight to the waterfall location that she's indicated and starts setting up a space. So she starts using her like druid crafting stuff to make like to decorate little flowers around the area to make it look nice, and has some stools and stuff, like wooden stumps and stuff in the area to sit on. And she picks a spot that's right by the water, and there's the waterfall backdrop, and so it's created a nice space, laid out some blankets and stuff, and has all the food, the picnic food that grandma gave her, and some extra things, and no alcohol, none. It's all juice and
I'll bring
water.
Question, because Minako doesn't have her sword or tome. Can she not cast any spells without the tome?
You need the tome because the tome is technically your focus.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I would have helped level out the ground, so we're not all like wobbly. But c'est la vie.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
And when Snit left, or I guess I didn't see him leave, but he was very obviously like flying away from everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Callie has a really, really high insight, so I feel like she might pick up on that he just kind of wanted some alone time for a moment. So she's gonna trace him on foot, and only when he starts to get kind of a distance away from the encampment will she explode her wings out and fly up to him. She wants to give him as much alone time as he needs, but also not let him go too far.
Yeah, and once you're able to kind of like use the phoenix wings, you're able to catch up to him easily. Because while he's got a decent fly speed, you know, he can't match
Trojan,
Mach.
check your DMs.
He can't break Mach 1. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna need an investigation roll.
Investigation?
Or investigation, because you're searching.
Okay. That's really good for a really shitty stat. That's a 19.
Try as you might, you can't find him. And he's not reachable on the ring.
I'm just gonna keep searching then. I've got a job to do.
Yep. And you search and you search.
Well,
you go high, you go low, and you can't find him.
Once I get to the point that I'm like, well, where the hell has he gone? I'm going to call out Ruger. Actually, no. I'm going to leave him in my face, but I'm going to look through his eye, since I know he can see through invisibility and certain illusions.
And like you use Ruger's eye and you start looking around, and there's not really any invisibility or illusions cast by Snit. Your eye just kind of like glance over a certain spot in the desert that looks like sand, but once Ruger's eye scans over it, it is just a large pit. But there's no Snit anywhere to be seen.
Yeah, I know he was flying, so chances are low that he fell in that illusory pit. I hope.
I hope.
I'm just gonna keep looking. That's me until I find him. I had a job to do, so that's what I'm doing.
Just to let you know, you're not going to find him.
She's gonna be doing circles around the camp until someone calls her back then. And I'm sure at one point everyone would have heard her calling for him over the ring network.
Yeah, seeing as how you guys don't have DMs in this ring, and it's just set to all at all points in time. Like, everyone hears her constantly calling out for Snit, but there's no reply.
Nerix will reply back in the ring and go, you know what? He really wanted to be alone. He probably doesn't want to be found right now on purpose. I think he's fine. He just needs some time. So just come on back. He'll come when he's ready. This is a lot to process right now.
I thought the whole point of this, though, was for us to get together as a group.
I know, but
Things out.
What's wrong with Sid?
his entire body transformed, and it's a dramatic change for him. He needs
He's a
time.
Fucking dragon.
All right. Well, where are you guys? I'll come back to you.
We're at a waterfall by the oasis. You can't miss it. It's the only one in the area.
Okay.
Reju, Snit's safe. He's fine. It's just something unfortunate happened, and he looks a little different. But we'll
He's a-
explain in person.
dragon?
Fucking
now?
dragon. Big.
We'll explain in person.
Okay.
Just meet up at the waterfall. The
I'm on
roadrunners
my
will
way.
take you.
I'm on my way. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So just to refresh, Zellark has 3 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure he is pissing off this roadrunner because of how I am moving at half speed. So I'm guessing the roadrunner's like darting off, coming back, darting off, coming back.
Yeah.
But I do eventually make it. It takes a while.
Like, I just kind of come up behind Zelak. Like,
And I'm
Zellark-
actually using my cane unironically.
Oh, dear gods, man. What happened to you?
Apparently, that potion last night doesn't mix well with rum. And I thought it was the
Who'd have
universal mixer.
I
Oh,
Zellark, I'm sorry. I should have done this earlier. And I heard you. You made some interesting points, so thank you for the talk, even though it was a little bit more of a yell, but understandable. Here, I'm gonna try and make you feel a little better, okay? And I'll touch his forehead and cast Lesser Restoration on him.
What's that do again?
It
removes
says-
poison.
Yeah, so it
Helps
might
the
help a
hangover.
little bit.
Yeah, the hangover is gone.
Okay. But I'm still 3 points of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know Greater Restoration yet.
Awesome. Well, Zellark goes, Sun's not as bright. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Miracle will lead him to a chair. Like, sit down, man.
The rest of it, you're just gonna have to sleep off. Just take it easy, bud.
So this waterfall that you're taken to is a bit of a natural wonder, as it has its own almost oasis-like feel to it. It's about like an hour and a half walk away from camp, but there is just lush greenery and trees for probably about a good half mile around the waterfall itself. very vibrant, very alive. When you walk in to here, it's almost as if the trees sort of rustle in greeting. And you walk away through the trees, and then you come to just this very beautiful waterfall. The large pool of water underneath it, large tree branches kind of like jutting out from it and going back down in. The water itself giving off this soft blue crystalline glow, almost as if the water itself has been overly purified. But a very serene calm kind of washes over all of you as you see the little spread that Syra has made for you.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're not able to get a hold of Snit right now, but hopefully, I mean, he's flying around. He'll probably see us eventually, and we can keep trying on the ring every now and then until he puts it back on. I imagine he took it off.
I mean, it's fine as long as he calls us if he gets in trouble.
He would do that, right?
I don't know if he has the ring on him or not. So,
I mean, he had it, but before he left, I think I saw it on him.
He was also like almost naked. I didn't want to say anything, but it was like mostly on display. So I don't know what all he had.
I mean, I will say he's very different.
Very
definitely wider.
Yeah.
A lot of muscles.
Said he looked like a dragon?
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what those are.
Because of the potion being altered,
Would have known too about that.
he became a dragonborn permanently.
Riju, I think you tried to make his drink taste better.
I did, yes. Yeah, I never meant to do that if that's what it caused it.
Yeah. So the thing is with magic of any kind, you want to be careful when mixing it with potions or mixing other magics with other magics. It can sometimes have pretty bad effects, but luckily in this case, you just made Snit a different race.
I still need to apologize to him. Yes, it probably could have. Oh,
That would explain the shitty hangover.
Yeah, for you, I think mixing
I think
alcohol
you just have a
just
problem.
No, it doesn't matter if someone has a drinking problem or not. In the future going forward, if you are handed an item, even if it's mundane, like a basic bitch potion. Potions are magic. Don't mess with them. Bad things could happen. Thankfully, this time it didn't. But bad shit can happen.
Okay.
And we recognize that some of you don't have as much experience with this kind of thing, so we just want to put that out there so this kind of thing doesn't happen in the future.
Kind of looks around at the group like, yes, please. Honestly, like 22 years old, grew up in a monastery, 1 year in the city, fell into a sand trap on the way there. I know nothing until now.
Well, we will help you learn then.
I'd appreciate it. That's why I was asking for help with magic the other day.
Okay.
Um,
Just try to think a little before you act. Maybe ask some questions.
I wanted to explain why I said what I said to evil undead guy. I admittedly forgot we had the timetable, and she'll just hold up her hand where the brand was. I thought we had more time and we could go in circles, because all I said was we were heading towards it. I never meant for the attack to happen.
But the problem is, out here, trust nobody, especially when this mission is too important to just give away information. We don't give away information. Not for free and not even for a price.
Trust is okay, but they have to earn it. And I think the key problem wasn't necessarily, I mean, it was good that you had the thought that maybe you could lead them in circles, but, and this again could be because you don't know very much about magic, but once they knew that something they wanted was in possession of a druidic clan, there are magics that can help them find where that clan currently is. And I mean, we have a migratory pattern. If they're familiar with it, they would know where we were. So you just have to, as we follow the herds, it's a whole thing, anything. Anyway.
That's fine, it's fine.
But I understand you thought that you were reserving enough information and could mislead them. It's just, magic can do a lot. And now you see what can happen if you give too much information to someone powerful like that. Or someone who hasn't earned our trust.
I spent part of this morning picking up the refuse in the bodies. I understand.
Good. It's a hard lesson. I'm sorry I got mad, and I'm sorry that I'm still mad, but I'm trying to understand your perspective and knowing your experience level and everything. I can understand why these things happened. It's just what you do with your knowledge going forward. Take these lessons and use them for good.
It got to a point where I was honestly thinking about taking a vow of silence. But it wouldn't do anyone good.
Just learn. It's okay.
I do have some good news.
Okay.
You and your family will not have to waste resources locating things for us, or at least the next step. I already know.
Did you get that knowledge from the undead guy, or?
No. After I stormed out, I went to meditate, and a feeling that I've had for a while now, I decided to use it. I understood it as a free ask, and I was given a vision. But on that note, it's not exactly useful information until after you've earned your chief title.
Oh, so you can locate what we're looking for in.
It was a one-time deal. The feeling is gone now.
Okay. But we have to go to that land.
It's. I will say this. Prepare for more of these kinds of attacks.
Okay.
And I don't bear any hatred to any of you. I might pity you for some menial thing, but it's never a strong feeling. And I have always been trying to be helpful. Still am.
Have you tried the cheese yet, Reiju? It's pretty good.
I brought bacon. I
That's
had
great.
I had a.
It's Gouda, bitch. Eat it.
So
Goes well with bacon.
just scoop. Did you? Well, obviously you already know Snip changed. That explains why I found so much shredded clothes when I woke up. I was sleeping underneath them.
Yeah,
he's
he's
quite
pretty
tall.
shredded.
He's tall and wide.
So okay, I should probably explain something.
That is taller than men in my race.
Snit and I confessed to each other yesterday morning. And that was
Weird
when he
timing.
was a kobold. Well, that is the thing. I have no idea how he's doing, and I'm really worried. And with this
Nothing like
happening,
Death
even
of
more
people
confusion.
to confess love.
Well,
Is that what she means?
I would say, at the very least, we've said like. We've only just started. It's not like, we've understood each other yet. But I'm sure this is just as confusing for him, if not even doubly so. No.
I mean, on the upside, he's still the same old Snit, just bigger and firmer.
So not exactly the same as when I went through the vat where all my
No,
scars disappeared.
No, you definitely
No.
died.
Well, no, my scars disappeared. That's all that happened.
No,
I still remember all the pain from those scars, but
she's gonna reach
from what
lean
what
into,
what I understand is that it does remake you, but oh God, he would know not to use it, right?
Our grandmother went over that when I brought it up.
Because that's two different magics on top of another magic.
Yeah, she said it probably would be a bad idea for him to go in.
Okay.
That he might, well, she said specifically that he might just get stuck in that form permanently. She has a possible idea of how to get him back to his old self, but it's very risky. And I think that's a part of why he's gone right now, is thinking about it, if he wants to take such a risk.
Right.
But that, we can't really, he should be the one to talk to you guys about the rest of that.
Yeah, he really, I really want to know what he thinks. Also, Amina, keep on hitting me with that book, yeah?
It gets heavier the more she learns. Just warning you.
I mean, all the more knowledge to beat into me, yeah?
Not. How would it get heavier? I can't just add pages to a book. They're just blank.
Well, I think she meant metaphorically. Anyway,
And actually, you can add pages. You just take a little bit of sinew line and you sew in the page.
Listen. I'm a leather and blacksmith.
That's more my job.
I don't work with paper.
Gotcha. Except for you do, kind of now.
Well,
Callie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any special way of doing so, but have you been able to contact your family?
I've been trying not to think about it. Trying really, really hard not to think about it.
I'm sorry.
Some of the elders might be able to send a message for you. I don't have the spell, but I know that they have the capability. If you like.
I think, as much as I want to, I think I should wait until we reach another city.
Okay.
Then I'll send them a letter.
I mean, it would be like a magical sending. You get a response right away, just to be clear.
Yeah, magic makes us uncomfortable.
Oh, that's
Ira.
okay. That's fine.
Remember how magic was viewed in the city what do you think someone from the city is going to think when they get a magical message?
I do really
but
appreciate
I have a
the offer,
permit.
though.
It's the receiving end.
It's true.
Binako
Oh,
can't
but-
help it. She is bent over laughing.
Ray's
It's
just doing
okay, I
the
have a
same.
permit.
So maybe.
I'm sure this covers my family too, right?
Well, it's not a family permit.
Oh,
Okay, I have
But
no
if-
intention of going back.
what if you
If-
forge her name on it?
I have no intention of going back. It's fine.
You actually
I-
held down to that thing?
What do you mean forge her name on it?
Oh, do I
Uh,
not know that about her? Okay.
I think she's done some forgery in front of you guys, and she
She has.
somehow magically came up with the writ for the
That's what I was
skiff
thinking.
and stuff as well.
Okay,
But she thinks she's been hiding it.
got it.
Ooh.
Oh, right. All right.
Oh, you're still practicing that, aren't you?
That's
Practicing what?
amusing.
Mhm.
In the most
Exactly.
oh honey voice. Like, Callie,
You suck at hiding things.
you're not as stealthy as you might think you are.
I can be really stealthy if I want to be.
Not when you have that ink and quill in your hand.
Sorry, do I write too loud?
You do. You kind of do. Well,
No, it's-
unfortunately, it's just my ears. I'm sorry.
You
It
also
was
kinda
more the
get up
fact
a
that
face
You
When you're,
formed
like,
an entire document in
out in the
front
desert.
of all of us.
You
I-
have very nice handwriting.
Thank you.
You know, pretty good for a petty criminal.
I'm not a criminal.
Well, only because you were, I mean, out of all of us, you are the only one that's been in jail.
Hey,
So,
as a professional criminal, I take offense to that. Which I would like brings me to a topic. Couldn't help but kind of laugh to myself as Nerix and Sire were saying, you can't trust anyone out here. When in the city, I was on the receiving end of a lecture of, well, you have to trust people eventually. So
That's why I said earned.
and that's what I'm getting at. What do we know about each other?
that shit, she's usually moody, but I like her. She's pointing at Nerix.
No,
I
I'm
have
talking about
no
stupid.
idea why I've been moody when I've had like one mood this whole time.
what I'm saying
Here's-
is this.
You're stupid.
consistent.
Pointing at Sirius.
We don't know anything about each other. We think we do. I surprised Syro by saying at least your family's on this plane of existence. How many of you knew I'm from the Shadowfell?
You mentioned it prior, yes.
Yeah, you
Back
mentioned
in-
it
you already
after-
mentioned it.
Before that, you know,
I'm
I'm
still wondering what you meant when you said you're a professional criminal.
You're gone.
well, there's that too.
All we
Well,
know.
Zelark, would you like to share about yourself?
Sure.
Go ahead. This is the right time.
Minako's being mocking and she'll
Have
give
some
him a
juice.
stick. Minako's gonna like mockingly give him a stick and talk.
Use of the talking stick.
Oh, good idea, Mina. And Syra will have
I mean,
flowers grow.
He already
on it.
has the walking cane. That's his talking stick.
That's because he's
Zelark,
old
turn.
and can't walk.
Damn,
Tell us
Mina.
more about the
Not that old.
Shadowfell.
Has that-
What's it like?
Has my age actually been brought up in the
No.
group?
You have white
No.
hair from your beard. That's all
yes,
you know.
you're
that's-
fucking old.
No one really knows everyone's age. Everyone has guesses, but no one knows actual age except I think Snit's the only one that announced his age.
and
and
Rager
Rager.
now.
That's it.
Yeah, Razor just did too.
And everybody just knows, and well, everybody knows that Minako's a mom.
Are we just gonna ASL around the table?
Wait,
ASL?
you're a mother?
Yeah, she's described before that she's married. She's
Not
Razor
around
never
knew.
Raju.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
she
That's to
described it
Snit
to
and
Snit
Syra.
and Syra Blab.
Oh, yeah.
Syra told
Technically-
Nurix.
Yeah, Sarah
Technically,
told
you can be a
Nerix.
mom at 14, so that doesn't make you
And
older just 'cause you're a
Zelark
mom.
happened to be in the room picking
Yes.
up some stuff.
Wait, you're a mother?
Well, she didn't say that right now.
Oh,
so-
okay.
So, all right. And I graciously take the stick from
Mina.
Mina.
Blaine.
Mina,
Thank you, Mina.
Are we doing a sharing stick?
Yeah,
I think
talking
Is this
stick.
we need
fucking
to.
second grade? Is this second grade? Oh,
Yes.
You
fuck
started
me.
it.
All right. Nyrix is checked out.
And
That's yeah.
immediately take it, look at Mina, and then just like throw it and stick it straight up into the sand.
Syra just kind of has vines growing up it now.
And I'm just like, so yeah. You guys know that I'm from the Shadowfell. That tower we were at,
Right.
that is my home plane. I haven't been there in 7 years. My family's still over there. Don't know if they're dead or alive. Like,
When you go over there, what happened? Like, what are your surroundings usually when it's
you know that
random?
mist that was coming in?
Yeah.
I am immune to that. But
The
you all,
poison?
it will make you go mad.
Oh.
Prolonged exposure will make you go mad, and I've seen it happen firsthand.
Why are you here? Why aren't you at home?
Well, funny thing is, I wasn't even at home. I don't even have a home over there.
Are
I
you
was
in exile like Mina?
well, in a way, yeah.
What'd you do to get kicked out?
Trusted, well, my father trusted his business partner, who completely just, we'll just say, if I see him again, I don't know what I'll do.
Betrayal.
Yeah. Got our entire family, me and my parents, exiled. And something happened to my mother, like a sickness of some sort. And I was looking for anything to help cure her when I stumbled through some sort of a rift and landed in the wastes.
Not the far southwest, but
No, I'm
Okay.
talking about outside the city. It was Snit knows her, a woman named Venya, who found me and brought me in. At the time, I was in my mid-20s. I've already lived a life, and then my life was taken from me, and then taken from me again. So I've been surviving. She took me in. I became part of the city. When I say professional criminal, how do you think some of those black market goods got in and out of that city? I've done what I've done to survive. And everything I've known of this plane is in that city that is burning, with Callie's family in that city as well. So Nyrix, your constant, if I would never go back there, attitude kind of comes across in poor taste.
No, I'm never going back there because
It's
in
not-
my short experience there, it was a poor experience. I did nothing to offend any of the people there. I'm talking about the city.
I get that, but some of us might need to go back.
That's
Then
fine.
go.
You can
And
go
if we
back.
are
I am
part
perfect.
of the
Not stopping
group,
anyone.
I'm just saying, you preached about being part of a group
No,
in
I
that
said I
city.
didn't want to be part of a group, but
Well, you told me I needed to trust people, and you are those people. So
Well-
here I am trusting you all. I don't trust people because the people I trust turn on me.
Like your dad's business partner.
Yeah, and Venya has not been seen. So that her friends, her coworkers, people I grew to find as friends, left her out in the wastes for dead, and it was all swept under the rug. This has been a constant repeating cycle in my life. So I'm sorry for bursting out and leaving the group. But being in a group in itself is a big step for me.
That's good. You know that about yourself.
I mean, I'm in my 30s. I've done some self-reflection on my own life a little bit.
But Celark, if you don't want to be here, if your whole world is back in that city, nothing's stopping you. But we could
That's
maybe
not
help
the
find a way to
case.
get you back to your home plane.
That's
I mean,
think
I don't
better-
want
that's
you
not
to
it. I don't
go,
know how to make
but
myself useful out here.
you've been
In the
fine.
city, I could talk my way in and out of anything, like by the guards, into buildings. There's no one to talk to like that out here.
There's
I can
weird
sneak.
undead people. Maybe you would have had better luck.
Oh Jesus.
That's
That was not a
not-
jab, just saying, if he's good at talking.
Just
Just
saying.
rule of thumb, Sarah. I would have thought you would have known to just don't talk to undead.
And
That's fair.
I will
They
say
should just
this.
be killed on sight.
You weren't there. When we first got there, we were attacked before we could even get to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time everything was over,
I'm not talking about specifics. I'm
But,
just saying,
okay.
I'm trying to say that you're useful. Your skills are useful out here. There are people to talk to. We're
And
going
I'm
to
trying to
probably
tell
have to
you-
go to other cities.
I don't feel useful. I'm trying to be part of a group, but when I don't feel like I'm part of the group, like I don't have a place in said group. I mean, hell, Mina, what the fuck did I ever do to you? I ran a shop across from yours, and since day one, you've been a dick. You've literally cast spells at me.
That's a spell.
That's
Like-
just her way of
Fine.
expressing herself.
I was testing out a spell.
Costly spell at that.
She's hostile
what?
towards a lot of us.
That's
Just saying.
fair.
You want me to be a part of the group? Why? What group? There is no group here. There are the sisters who trust each other. Apparently, Reiju
one-
and Snit trust each other. Callie's been spiraling.
And I'm public
Not at
enemy
my own
number
pace.
one.
No, you're not, Mina. You're not the worst
Really?
person I've ever met.
And Mina,
'Cause I seem to get hit a lot by you guys. Specifically you and Snit.
Does it actually hurt though?
Not really. You hit my scales most of the time. So
Whether it
probably
hurts
hurts
or not
Exactly.
doesn't make it okay.
That's true.
It's not abusive. It's just. I'll try to be more mindful of that.
just
That-
saying, like,
Have you thought that maybe you're so afraid of trusting people because of what you've been through that you're actively seeking out reasons not to feel part of the group, even though you are? And you keep grabbing onto those things?
I mean, maybe.
I'll be the first one to admit, Zeller, you were the bravest one out there last night. You came in out of nowhere, saw what was going on, and within a few seconds, you were the only one that was able to get close enough to the mother and grandmother and actually do healing on them.
I was too angry to see it.
You were a goddamn hero, sir.
I mean, it's experience. Like I said, I
That's-
survive.
And
That's
we needed
experience we
it.
could
You used it to
use.
help my family.
You-
So you do more than you think.
I
You
don't know.
snuck
It's
into
just-
places for us, like that weird lady's house. And like you've
Was immediately told on apparently that I was doing it. It's just
my point is
there's contradictions is what I'm saying.
that's fine.
I'm not saying I'm leaving the group.
Okay.
I'm saying as a whole, there's friction.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of things going on.
I'm not.
But what do you think any kind of group or family is? I mean, I grew up in a clan.
I don't know.
You don't even know. Looking around these people, there are so many feuds. You don't even know the half of it.
You should try.
They're all fucking assholes. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're all assholes.
I have a different opinion, but she had her own experience.
Is it because you're not a druid?
Nope.
Some people have been.
You don't have to be a druid to be here.
You don't.
Well, most of them are, but
yeah. I don't really know.
You don't have to explain if you don't want to right now.
I guess the point I'm trying to get across is we can't just we're past the point of just blindly trusting. We need some sort of substance. We need to get to know each other. You know, and Syra, I'm sorry for blowing up on you earlier. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I left that tent not in anger. I felt like I was just gonna break down if I stayed there. This has not been easy for me lately. In particular.
I might make a recommendation. I don't think the alcohol's helping.
You're probably right. But I don't know. I'm reaching at this point.
Get in fistfights. Help release the tension.
Or you could come up with a song, a little ditty every once in a while, like you usually do.
I wasn't the musician.
Not as cool as bar fighting, but I guess.
I mean, you can bar fight while he plays the song. How about that?
And instead of looking for ways that we're not a group, start trying to focus on the ways that we are or could be.
Look, by all rights, I should have killed that one long time ago, but I didn't.
Who are you pointing at?
Reiju.
Okay.
Why would you try to kill me?
Oh no! Look at the recent things that happened, Reiju.
I don't find you to be the very vengeful type.
Frankly, you're no, it wouldn't be a vengeance. You just happen to be a liability.
A liability?
Yes.
Mina has a very
for your clan.
Not for my clan. You are a liability to the group. But
no, I wasn't talking about me. I was talking about you.
I'm not the one that brought death here.
But you were the one that brought that beating on that chief's son.
Yeah.
And that's why you got separated from your family.
Mm-hmm. How do you know about my family?
You told me you're married. You have a husband. That's family.
That's not how it works with us.
Either way, you were separated from your husband.
Apparently very tall people, husbands.
Anyway, but
yes, they're tall.
You seem more the justice type, not the vengeance type. So what justice would have been had if I had been killed by you? What justice?
Wasn't justice?
What justice would happen?
Everybody else safe from your mistakes, but Syra's grandmother did say you.
Oh, so you're on a leash now? I don't think so. You're not the one that stays on a leash.
Comments like that are really not helping the situation. I know
Mia is difficult to get along with,
but
you think you're the only one that's been getting trounced on. I think you're the
Over
only
the ring
one.
network, everybody hears very urgently, everybody scatter.
And with that, we're taking a break.
Oh shit.
Flock of seagulls, go!
Flock of seagulls. All right. So
Ground.
we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna find out why Snit just called out in the ring network. Stick with us, everyone. We will be right back.
Fuck, I haven't got my whip.
And we are back.
I mean, his
Hello.
strength did go
Here
way
comes
up.
the
so-
washboard. Here comes the washboard,
so-
buddy. Billy.
I mean, yeah,
So
Jesus.
before our
everyone
break,
in the group.
everyone heard
But
Snit's voice booming inside their head, giving you a command to scatter.
I immediately jump towards some
am-
cover.
I'm sure that there's a vantage point up above us. It's a waterfall after all.
I roll backwards away from the water.
I
So
Julian, you're muted.
Minako will snap her fingers and have her echo appear so that she doesn't have her weapons on her.
all right. So when everybody starts like getting ready to do their thing, Snit, you see the thing that you saw peering out from the waterfall kind of like jut its heads, looking at the group now as they all start to like scatter about. As it leaps out from the waterfall and lands on one of the larger tree roots, singing up out of the pool of water. And you see this huge multi-headed dragon looking around. It 4 heads on it, a white, a blue, a black, and a red.
It's up to you.
And they just let out this billowing roar, all heads locked onto the group of people scattering about.
WTF, DM. Shit.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm going to take
No
you all,
therapy for you.
I'm going to take you all to a map.
Sarah, don't suppose you have my stuff with you?
And at
I'm
the
just
moment-
picturing it playing the smooth jazz that we're hearing right now.
All I can think of is the Gauntlet game, the very first dragon you fight with the multi-head.
At the moment, it's not really seeming to do anything after it roars. It kind of just like sits there and still sniffing into the air, watching all of you.
Minako is in amazement.
Do
Listen,
Syra? Sorry, go ahead. I
No,
didn't
no,
know.
no, she's just in amaze that like she just sees something this big.
Does Syra or Nyrix know anything about this being living here, or anything about it? I mean, she's a monster person too, so
Hometown monster person.
Nyrix can actually
Any
give
angle.
me a nature or history roll.
Both the same, so with advantage. Thank God for advantage.
so I guess it's new news to me that something's here. Okay.
Yeah.
22.
Okay, so yeah, you would definitely know what it is. Sarah, you know, this is kind of catches you off guard because normally this is like a rather peaceful waterfall. Like every time you've been here throughout your childhood and everything, it's just been a very peaceful and serene place. You know, the biggest animal that you may have seen was a squirrel running across, you know, your path. So this large multi-headed dragon monstrosity in front of you is something entirely new.
How big is it exactly?
It's huge. It's like when it raises its wings out, it's probably got a good 40-foot wingspan.
In like, in terms of like the dragon at the city, like, is it like the same size or smaller, bigger?
Body wise, it's about the same size.
Shit. Okay.
And it for Nyrix though, Nyrix, you remember reading in one of your father's journals for something about a strange sort of mutation that can happen with a dragon if it gets exposed to the corruption of the wastes, kind of transforming it and evolving its mind a bit to where it only thinks about eating, losing most of its common sense to just an insatiable hunger and the urge or the drive to hunt. These sort of creatures are commonly referred to as dracohydras.
I would like to very cautiously grab some of the food from the picnic and toss it as far as I can over in the water. Like off over here.
Okay, go ahead and give me a deception roll.
Okay. That's fun.
Are we in initiative, or can I cast pass without a trace on us? If we're
You are
trying to
not
hide?
you are not in initiative just yet. It hasn't, like, nobody's made any sort of aggressive movements towards anything.
But does it? Do I sense that it knows where we are? Like it sees us already,
Give me
or its eyes on us?
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Go ahead, Zoro. I apologize. I just wanted to know if I would cast this.
No, if you can stall, that'd be great.
Okay.
What'd you roll, Zoro?
I rolled a 3, so it's a 0.
21 for perception.
All right, so this would probably go off at the same time. Nyrix, you grab a hunk of food, you go to throw, and it kind of like, you grabbed one of like the one of just like a handful of like meat and some of the treat cakes, and it kind of like sloshes around your hand, and you throw it, and it probably goes out about a couple inches and just lands on your foot. And like the moment your arm moves, Sarah, you notice the heads just instantly lock onto Nyrix, but its eyes have like this soft white glaze over them, almost as if they're sort of blind.
Okay. I'm going to motion everyone to the eyes, and I'm going to do this. And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Can you bring Pass Up Without a Trace up?
Yep.
Ultimate stealth.
As long as you're not actually in the middle of casting.
I mean, it is verbal, somatic, and materials, but as I hold my focus, but I'm trying to whisper, I guess, the spell. If you want me to do like a stealth check to see how good I am at whispering or something along those lines, let me know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a stealth check to see how well you can whisper.
Okay, my bad, I did not think about that.
The verbal components.
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you whisper the components to cast Pass Without a Trace, it leaps with like a crushing thud onto the ground, as it like slowly begins to, like, almost as if it's stalking it ever so close to Nyrix, and it just like starts sniffing around, and the redhead goes down and bites at the food, just like the niblets of food that are like around Nyrix's feet.
I indicate for everyone to like move back slowly. I'm making these like quiet and move back gestures. I don't know if people comply or if people want to do other actions, but that's what she's doing.
As you start to move back, all the heads sort of like stop focusing on the food and once again focus on you.
Shit.
Giving you kind of like giving you the feeling that this thing's sight is based on movement.
I point to the ground.
I have something I'd like to do.
Okay, Snit.
Make a freeze motion.
Are there any like small items that I can pick up around me?
All over the place.
Branches, stone. Okay.
Like branches, stones, broken twigs.
I'm going to pick up several, and a stone I'm going to pick up, and let's see here. Sorry. I'm trying to find out what kind of action economy this is. I'm trying to use the magical tinkering feat, but it's not telling me whether it's an action. Oh, there it is. As an action. So if you'll allow me to do 3 actions, I can get this all done in one go. Or if you want me to do them one by one, I can.
It's going to be like a 1 by 1 thing.
Okay. So going to take a larger stone, and I'm going to do magical tinkering. And what that allows me to do, the object, or one of the options I can choose, the object continuously emits your choice of an odor or nonverbal sound, wind, waves, chirping, or like, and it's going to do an odor of like fresh meat.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to throw it to the other side of the waterfall, like over there.
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength roll for that.
Strength or dexterity won't matter. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 27 if proficiency bonus can be added.
Yeah, the DC was 10, so you're fine.
The Dragonborn comes to save the day.
So you just you grab the stone, you use your tinkering to like give it this very pungent scent of fresh meat.
I wanted to hit the rocks and make
throw
plenty
it,
of noise.
and you do. It's like there's just an audible click, click, click before it hits the ground, and the red dragonborn head kind of like looks away from the group and looks over to the area, kind of like sniffs into the air, kind of like reaching forward, trying to go after me, but like the rest of the body is like sort of fighting it. And it kind of turns back to the rest of the heads, and they start kind of like headbutting one another, almost as if they're in an argument over who's going to have domination of the body at this point in time.
I have something I'd like to do.
Okay.
Maybe we should go into initiative so that we can actually, like.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and go into initiative here. Still says copy of Snit.
This is and does this count as an ability check?
First you all have to go and do initiative, so let's do that.
No, I'm talking about initiative.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a dexterity ability check.
Though, unless it specifically states that it's initiative, you don't get advantage or anything like that on it.
Okay, that guy's going to jail. I'm done with you. Done with you.
Oh shit.
Oh, what is mine?
Fox, I swear to God, you do the same thing you do the same thing to me that you did to Groudon all those years.
To you, it's always accidental, but that doesn't stop me from laughing every time it happens.
That's fair.
You can just see that brief moment on my face where I go, shit.
Yep.
All right.
I gotta type it again.
So, Snit, you've caused a bit of confusion at the moment with the dragons, as they sort of as everybody's now standing still, the smell of the meat and the red dragon head trying to go for it, where the rest of the body is like trying to remain where it's at. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do pretty much the same thing again, except instead of the odor, this one's going to be the sound of I've probably heard of a few animals, like large livestock type animals, die as Snit. It's probably happened. So something like a cow or a goat or something, like injured animal sound.
Okay.
Do the exact same thing.
All right, give me another strength roll to like throw it across the lake.
That wasn't a natural 20, but it was a natural 19, so.
Same thing. You throw it, you kind of click at the rocks, and then everyone hears the wail of like a dying deer kind of emanate throughout the area. And in frustration, the red dragon head once again kind of just like pulls away from the fray, turns around and lets out just like this jut of fire in a 60-foot cone towards the sound. The rest of the dragon heads, after the breath weapon is used, stop, and they all look across the pool of water for any sorts of movement. Reiju.
In her head, she's thinking, I really should have hit the hookah before all this. She's not gonna move. She's too afraid right now. She's basically done.
Okay. Callie.
I'm going to glance back over at Syra briefly, because she had successfully passed without a trace, right?
Mhm.
It just briefly got the attention of the dragon.
Yeah, because pass without trace hides everything but sight.
Okay. I will look over at her and try to figure out from her expression if she still intends on us running, or if she had something else in mind at this point.
I motion to my feet and like kind of make a vibrations thing with my hands, and then do this to the dragon. Like, I'm basically trying to pantomime, if we run, it gonna know. But
Okay.
we should go. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I will hold my action. I will hold movement to move with the party if we decide to leave.
Okay. Syra.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth about 120 feet away from me, away from our group, so that it causes the ground to tremble and shake. I'm hoping it will hide our movement leaving. So,
Okay.
well, maybe not that far. I guess actually I'll make it trying to think of what would make sense, but let me share the spell.
Are you trying to get it to where it's gonna like sort of do like a little bit of a reminiscent of an earthquake?
Yeah, what I know, this is a really high spell, so what I know that I don't know if I know anything about creatures with blind sense, but like if I cause a lot of vibrations, does it make it so that like it's too much noise, they wouldn't be able to pinpoint feet? Or is it the kind of thing like, no, they'll know anyway?
This doesn't necessarily have blind sense. It's more that you have
Or
a
tremor
feeling.
sense.
You have a feeling that it's just blind. And like its vision is so impaired that the only time it can see anything is if it's moving around it. But you would know that like if like the multiple vibrations were going on the ground, anything that would have tremor sense would kind of like be blind, like its vision wouldn't be completely taken away, but it would be obscured.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and cast it. It's a 20-foot cube, so I'm gonna put it in a spot that is close enough to us to make the ground near us kind of tremble with its aftershock, but to where the focus is still going to be pulled away from us.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then I'm going to indicate, like, everyone book it, and I'm going to run. my full like distance away from the creature.
Okay. So when you run, because you did cause the eruption off to the side, combined with the dying cow noise and the smell of fresh meat, I will give you guys, when you move, the pass without a trace bonus. So if you want to make a stealth roll,
Okay.
I will make
I
a
see
I
her
will make a
moving, so I'll
perception
move
check
her.
with disadvantage because, well, this boy's blind.
21.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a stealth since I'm
Oh no,
moving with
actually
her?
Yes.
22, sorry.
22.
And pass bonuses plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So we all have to roll stealth.
When you move,
When
it's
your
your turn to
movement,
move, yeah.
If you decide to follow me.
I rolled a 37.
Jesus Christ. He rolled a 14. So you both begin to successfully move away, the dragon more preoccupied with the rumbling and the sounds and the smells coming from the other side. On its turn, it extends its wings and just with like a powerful push off, takes to the air and leaps across to the other side, beginning to like move, like the red dragon head begins to like move its face around the ground, trying to see where it finds the body of this dead animal, constantly going back to the rock.
Yeah, the sound and the scent will continue.
It's in a bit of a confusion right now because it can smell it, it can hear it, but it can't find it. Nyrix.
Yeah, seeing that seeing my sister run and knowing what it is and seeing that it's distracted, I'm like, yeah, this is a good opportunity. So she's gonna follow suit and start running
Okay.
back.
So go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Oh, that I can do. So that is 15 plus 10,
You're good.
25.
You're good. You doing anything else?
I'm assuming we're all going in this direction.
Yeah,
I think
everyone-
that's out. Is that out?
That's the way you came. Yes.
Okay, yeah, and I'm gonna whatever my movement is. I guess it's technically here, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm dashing. There we go. Dashing. Going out. Getting out.
Mina.
She will use her free action to dispel her echo,
Okay.
and she'll follow the group.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth roll. Add the 10 because of the pass without trace.
31.
Oh yeah. I can't even make that if I roll a nat 20, so you're fine.
So let me see how far.
Zelark.
I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Good job. Proud of you.
Well, that was with disadvantage. My first roll was a 2.
Oh yeah, because you've got 3 points of exhaustion on you.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Zelark is in no condition to fight or do anything.
Oh,
today.
no. So Zelark sees that it's searching for something. So before he tries to go, he is going to cast Silent Image over here, and that is, let me see, get around here in the brush over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to make it seem like it's some sort of scavenger that also smelled the meat, like is just weaving in and out of the brush, trying to get a good look, just to make it seem like there's some competition for the spoils over there.
So like a random wolf or a bear kind of coming into the
Or
area.
yeah, I was more thinking like a stalker from Borderlands 2, but yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow the group.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth roll with that.
At disadvantage, thank you for the past trace, making it a 15.
You're welcome. Jeez.
Dragon got a 14.
I know.
No, because I'm rolling every time you guys move.
Lucky you.
But you barely make it, but you think the dragon's gonna look up at you, but the moment later the head kind of like juts and looks at the wolf kind of coming, the silent image of the wolf kind of coming into view.
So yeah, and then I'm going to get here because that's as far as I can go. My speed is half.
Oh no.
You're a rogue.
Do you have a
Bonus
bonus
action.
action?
Oh yes, I will double dash then.
Yeah, pretty much just running out of breath.
So, and I guess I'll get there then.
Your
Somebody
brain
pick his
kind
ass
of
up.
like jostling in your skull as you're trying to like get with the rest of the group.
Oh, I am rough.
You are rough. All right, we go up to Snit.
Wait, did Reiju get passed up?
No, Reju's,
No, I
Reju's
was
after
scared.
you.
Oh,
She already acted. She just stood still.
okay. So, let's see here. I'll see that. I'll probably see the silent image go off. See Reiju standing there. So I'm just going to say into the ring real quietly, Reiju, get out. And I'm going to throw another rock into the brush behind the silent image to make it hopefully sound like more things are moving in the brush.
All right, give me that strength check.
That one's going to be a 12.
Still good enough.
Okay.
This one you put a little more like of an arc onto it just to clear the extra distance, but it lands with a little clack behind the image of the predator.
And instead of moving out of the map, excuse me, sorry. Instead of moving out of the map, I'm going to use bonus action hide to get further into the brush and use that to hide my movement.
Mm-hmm. As you were in the brush already, you're kind of pretty much its vision of you is already obscured, so you don't really have to make any sort of check on it. Okay.
Well, I wanted it to be more so.
I want it to be more hidden. Okay. Reiju.
She kind of snaps out of it, hearing random voice come over the ring. And she will look back at the rest of the group and catch up.
All right, go ahead and give me that stealth roll.
All right. All right, that's going to be a total of a 19.
Total of a 19. You're fine.
Okay.
So all of you are able to now, within the effects of the past the trace, the multiple distractions across the river, like keeping this Dracohydra's attention, you're able to slip back into the heavier wooded parts of the forest to make your way out if you so wish. With the vision now completely obscured between you and the dragon, there's no chance that it can find you at the moment.
I say quietly to the group, we need to get back and warn people.
Right. Did you know that was there?
No.
Oh.
You know,
Nirix,
if you
what
wanted
is
to-
that thing?
you wanted
First,
to
I don't know if it's like if we're in sand or what right now, but she's
You-
gonna like scrape her boot off in the mud and the dirt just to get the food off. To get this mill and
Oh,
be like,
I got that. I got that.
Like you go through about a half mile of like unusually heavily wooded area before you make it back out into the desert.
yeah, I'll be like scrape. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, it's a mutated dragon from being in the wastes way too long. It I don't know why it was kind of confused on its senses, but it mutates and it basically just all it wants to do is eat. I think it just smelt the food and probably us, but the food probably attracted it.
Noted. Wow. That was a thing.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have chosen that spot if I knew there was a,
Oh,
a
I
dragon.
don't
Yeah.
blame you at all. That was surprising.
Yeah, that's new. I'm gonna have to tell the clan about that. We'll probably just keep away from it until it moves on.
Yeah. Speaking of new, Nit, you want to come back? I take it you're back now.
Yes, Ned, please. Hey, I want to see you.
So from one of the side areas of where they came out in the woods, he'll come out to emerge.
Reiju hesitantly walks forward, kind of just mouth agape, like, oh.
I would play the Avengers thing, but would we get copyrighted?
True. And
DMCA
she takes a moment to just
Captain
kind of look you
America.
over. It's like, at least you kept your chin. Just kind of reaches up and just grabs like the side of your jawline.
Really fucking doing this right now?
Yeah. Just all right. We need to talk later. I'm glad you're at least you're still you.
Yeah, I'm me, but not me.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll talk later. And come on. Just go. Before that thing finds out we haven't did anything.
Should be busy for a while. Didn't seem to be too smart.
No, they only focus on food now. Their any kind of intelligence or instincts are gone. It's all food driven now.
Lucky for us.
Very.
Hell of a way to go, though.
I mean, you're not wrong. A warrior's death, for sure.
I don't think there would have been much fighting.
Oh, if Torvald was here, he would have had a laugh. Sure.
I'm gonna help support Zelark.
Thank you.
Snit will actually walk
Marlon.
up. I got it. And he'll fireman carry Zelok now. No, he'll get his arm under Zelok's arm and help him along.
Thanks. And I kind of, as we're walking away, I turn my head to Syra and go, and kind of just mouth to her, he's as hot as Callie's brother.
I know.
And just like, you know, as he's helping me on.
Glad you said turn away because my passive perception would have picked up on that if I could have seen your mouth.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, I think mine would have as well.
I was not trying to hide it from you,
We
Callie.
don't care.
As subtle as a brick.
Syra does like a motion with her shoulders as if she's like doing like the peck thing.
And we go on.
Right.
Arm in arm with the himbo.
Again, it takes about like an hour to get back to the camp.
Minako's back to her rant in this walk.
Just ranting the entire time.
She's gonna have a conversation with Rachel because Rachel poked the fucking bear.
Yep. So anyway, you were saying
I don't know why I did what I did. It's not
because
about
it was
justice.
a snot-nosed brown.
Oh no, here we go.
It was a snot-nosed kid, right?
Yes, he wasn't fit to lead. Our people value power.
Am I
Oh,
supposed
so
to
wait,
stop
there was a
this?
line of succession?
Whoever is the strongest, he was clearly not it.
Grandma really tests
Hmm.
me.
Okay, so you just
If you
wanted to
wanna
show
know-
off your
Pat,
power?
Pat.
I don't know why I
That's
beat
Syra.
the ever-living shit out of him. It's because he walked around expecting to be given leadership.
Really?
Nobody dared put their hands on him because he was the current elder's son. Someone had to put him in his place.
Did he actually say anything to you? Like that pissed you off? Or was it just him being himself?
He treated most people with contempt.
Fair enough. You know, regardless of what I said earlier, I still want to
And-
help you kick his shit in too.
Oh, there will be no help.
Oh, I mean, just helping you get in. Other
I
than that,
did
he's all
it.
yours.
Me beating him, I buy all rights of the tribe. I'm supposed to be the next leader. Instead, I was kicked out.
Normally, you have to kill the chief in order to do that, I would think.
Chief's an old man. It was only a matter of time before somebody took over. I proved it wasn't his son.
Journey Adventures, thank you for that raid.
So don't ever get it twisted. It's never about justice. It's always about power. That's what matters out here. Some people view it differently, but at the end of the day, it is about power.
Then I shall respect your way. When the time comes.
Question it again. You'll find out like he did.
Oh, Mina. I look forward to that day. But it won't be me flaunting power.
Well, let's get back.
Fair enough, honestly. Did you actually get to eat at all?
Wasn't hungry, didn't care. Also, Sarah, if you wanted me dead, you could have just asked. There's a lot less intricate ways of getting killed. And she's like joking about the dragon. There's a lot less intricate ways about getting someone killed. You don't have to drag me out to the middle of nowhere for a fucking dragon.
I mean, that
And
wasn't.
she laughs and gives a head pat. It's a joke. Ease up.
Nice Mina's scarier than mean Mina.
Shut the fuck up! I swear.
There she is.
Yes. That's the Mina we want. It's when she's nice that she's deadly.
So when I don't
What's
know
so
if
wrong?
anything else is happening or anyone wants to have other conversations.
What's so wrong with me being nice?
Nothing. It's just different. That's all.
So what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, let us know when we get back, because I want to
Yeah.
tell Grandma about the dragon thing.
It takes
But if people want to continue to talk and walk, please continue. But when we're done, I'm just saying that's what the plan is.
Yeah, maybe if you guys weren't all a bunch of fucking assholes, maybe I'd be nice for you too. Cyrus the only one that treats me like a goddamn person sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, no, that's a lie. Snit as well, but we can kind of work together. And Nirx doesn't treat me horrible, but you guys,
I
fuck
treat
you
you
guys.
like a person. I don't do horrible things to you.
No, but you question decisions outside of your expertise all the time.
Well, of course I do.
Because we have to learn, right?
I mean,
People
you
have
do
their
as well, don't
opinions.
you?
Sarah,
Well,
I
there's
don't
going to be a
envy your
lot of
position.
questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ina, have you ever stopped to think for even an instant that your perspective might be skewed? There hasn't been a single person here that's done anything against you that you didn't provoke.
Well, let's see. You
What's the
slapped me
point?
for destroying a
Provoked.
pod of weird squid things.
Yes, when I was standing under it, trying to figure out what it was, you had no idea. It could have exploded. It could have killed everyone there. I could have had one of those things land on me and infect me.
That's a good
You
point.
could have had one of those things land on you and infect you. You act without thinking.
Which we know
Thinking.
is something we want to avoid as a group, right?
Yeah, true.
You could have killed everyone in that chamber. You didn't even stop to think about that possibility. Not even a second.
I'm
So
just
like
glad it
Zeller
worked out.
said- Oh, sorry, Ragey, what'd you say?
I'm just glad it worked out, honestly.
True. But like
That's-
Zeller said, we've all made our mistakes, right? Just got to learn from them. So that was a nice picnic. We should do more of that, I think, you know?
God, no.
I didn't even get to try any of the bacon.
It's in the fridge.
I thought it
Bridget,
was
do you
in
have
your
more in your
pockets.
pocket, maybe?
Oh, I don't have pockets in this dress, unfortunately.
Oh, right.
Um, you
Then
know, so she
technically,
is
by
in-
definition, it's not pocket bacon.
it was
It's just
pocketed
bacon.
by us.
As a, yeah.
Unless
Oh.
the dragon thing has pockets, then maybe it put. But I doubt it.
I'd rather not think about. I'd rather not think about the anatomy of a dragon right now. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking about it.
Oh, I'm sure you two will explore it later.
Zellark reaches
So-
into his
Wow.
jacket and pulls out a bottle of rum. He's like, I've got this.
No.
So while this is going
Syra
on,
grabs it.
someone please roll me percentiles.
I'll do it. Do I get
No.
disadvantage?
No, you will not do it.
Sir,
Oh,
you
so
would get
we're-
mega disadvantage.
Alright, is
We'll
Weird
let the
rolling them?
monk.
Yeah, I already rolled it. We got a 73.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, Syra grabs the rum bottle and starts pouring it out onto the floor.
Well, that's listen. I know he has a problem, but why are we being punished?
Because we need to be supportive of him.
Just kind of press the digitation, the mess away, and Dill just disappears.
Wait, you pour the rum bottle on the floor?
Are you
So
fucking with
as
us,
you
Rosie?
pour the rum bottle on there, you hear it slapping against something. Not kind of like hitting the dirt. But for just a brief moment, you see like the outline of a foot. And then
I
you see that
squeak.
you see the sand like right behind you kind of kick up as something jumps away.
Dude, what was that?
Do we see like a footprint left out from all the?
From the pushing off and then like the liquid from the rum bottle, you see one footprint and like disturbed sand on the other one.
If this is something that I noticed when it jumped back, I'll just immediately look at this thing through Ruger's eye.
Do I have time to react to that?
The only one who would see this is Syra, unless she calls it out to anyone else.
Okay.
But,
I
like-
jumped and I'm very pointedly looking at it.
Are you still pouring the rum out, or are you?
Yeah, probably. I'm still going, "Ah!" And then I just dropped the bottle.
It lands like lip down into the sand.
Did it look like someone's like
It looked like a boot.
someone's boot was revealed?
Yeah.
Like water was pouring. Like I just saw the liquid pouring on it.
It wasn't just like the visual, like a full visual of the boot, but just like the outline of it.
Like someone was invisible.
Like somebody was invisible and like right up on you.
Can I just take my staff and whack in that direction after I drop the bottle?
Yeah, and you do, and it just catches air.
Okay. Thing, invisible thing.
I'm gonna
Shoot.
go into the bedroom, make sure our 3 guests are okay.
You're not there. You're not.
We're
at-
just
Oh.
walking.
You're
I
still
would
just
like
walking.
to, yeah, I would like to look at the
Oh.
sand and see.
I
if
thought we
there's
were
any
back
more
at the house
footprints.
when this happened, because that was
Hey,
the last
hey.
time I heard about rum.
Hold on.
Person.
Laura?
Oh, I was gonna say I want to look at the sand and see if I see any footprints.
Aside, like from where you're at right now, you see a very well-defined footprint from where the rum hit the boot, and then a bit of disturbed sand, where the other foot pushed off out of the or pushed back when the rum hit it.
I'm gonna look back at Zelark and go do your fairy fire thing. See if you
Where?
can find who this asshole is, and I'm gonna point in the direction where the disturbance looks like where he jumped back.
Is there any kind of like impact mark for where they jump back to?
No.
And Callie said she would use Ruger if she had a direction, so I clearly indicated something was
Oh,
happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the last time that we encountered an invisible thing, Callie did make sure everyone knew that she could see invisible things through Ruper's eye.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just reply back. It would be better if I knew exactly where first. Callie.
And so Callie will turn in the direction that Syra indicates, and then she will shift her vision through Ruger's eye.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
That is 22.
22. So, as you look around, like your eye going that jet black that it does every time you use Ruger, you begin looking around and you can see outlines of about 4 invisible people spread out like in almost a small arc near the back of your group. And then there is another one probably about a good 30 feet off the ground, hovering there. Very large individual. So you can still only see barely an image of it, almost as if like your vision is distorted. But you notice that it's got very strange looking club on its back, almost as if it's sectioned.
I know it's not a clear image, but is there anything about any of these creatures that I recognize?
Not necessarily, no. Not that you would recognize. All of them seem to definitely be in some sort of like protective gear that people who spend a long amount of time out in the desert would be wearing. Face masks and goggles and like different forms of like eye shielding.
Okay. I'm going to bring my ring up and whisper into it that there are several humanoid creatures, and I'm gonna give their approximate distances to us I don't want to physically point them out because I don't want them to know that we know exactly where they are.
I say we take him out. Whoever's spying on us.
Maybe now is the time for that fairy fire thing. You know, knock off their invisibility. See what exactly is going on.
I will drop fairy fire in the area to catch as many of them as I can.
So as you go to cast fairy fire, the spell fizzles as one of the creatures off to the right reveals itself and counterspells.
I would like to instantly take a shot at him.
Go right ahead.
Okay. That is 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. Then I don't have time to ignite my
No,
blood, right? Do I?
No,
Because
this,
okay.
this would be just like a straight up reaction attack.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, so it's a not D6, but a D8. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. That's 10 piercing.
10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Your bow flies out and catches it like right in the stomach, and it doesn't really show any signs of like physical pain as it gets hit. There's almost a dull thud as it strikes, and you can see sand begin to like slowly start pouring out of the wound.
Do I know what that is?
I don't think you would.
Okay. Do I know what creature it is that revealed itself?
You don't. It's got like from head to toe. It's like in protective desert gear.
Oh, so it's obscure. Okay.
But like as it gets hit, it kind of just like gives a weird movement as like its joints keep like locking up for a moment as it stands upright. And then it reaches like behind its back and it pulls out 2 hand scythes or hand sickles.
Did Callie mention the one up in the air?
Yeah,
she
she
said-
mentioned
sorry.
how many there was and their approximate distances from us.
In reaction to Nyrix's like attack, because Sarah was like about to say hi or talk to them, the Nyrix attack, so Sarah's just gonna go, so we're doing this. Okay. And are we in initiative or
Trust nothing that's invisible.
We will be when we
Okay.
come back.
got it?
All right.
So we're going to take a quick break here, get up, stretch our legs, refresh our drinks, and when we come back, we will see what's going on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
so good. Cold and empty, lifeless remains. These so good, these so good. Fields of the fallen and blood washed in rain. This cannot be all that will be. So you have torn this world apart. You came for our suffering. So we'll bleed, cut us deep, find the death that you seek. But just remember, we retreat, but we'll live on. Those that die aren't forgotten. Just remember. Gone is our home now. It's only memories. These are good. These are good. Looking onto a life that can never be. What did you believe? Believe you would find. And so you have torn this world apart. You came for our suffering. So bleed, cut us deep, find the death that you seek. Just remember, we retreat, but we live on. Those that die aren't forgotten. Just remember. So we'll die and we'll fall here. We're lie torn and broken. Die but will not be forgotten. We remain and we stand here.
All right. What the hell happened to the cameras?
Why? We're
Actually-
just
actually-
sharing bad high school photos.
Actually, bro, I have freshman pictures of
No, it
me.
was in. It's here in this like.
I,
thing,
okay, so
but-
apparently these when I captured the cameras for the map,
Mhm.
apparently. Oh wait, you know what? I know why. I'm an idiot. I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on Destiny Forged.
Looks like
It's
season
Oh,
2
yeah,
is
you
Hit
back.
the
are.
big
Whoa,
leagues.
season
Everything
2 is over
changed.
now. Okay.
And we're
Stop-
back live. I
putting that-
didn't realize.
Look,
Hi.
look. I'm
Stop
just
putting salt on that wound.
I'm just so antsy to get into season 3. Okay,
Soon, TM. Soon.
so
And you know, it's Rojan. I wouldn't be surprised if he still has the overlays from season 1 loaded into OBS.
I used to before I got my new computer.
Oh.
I have the overlays from season 1 on my Google Drive.
Where's my
Nice.
track pictures?
Okay. So, after that arrow hits the first one, the other 4 kind of break concealment as well. And you see these four strange creatures not really moving in a natural way. Their bodies sort of twisting and turning as if they're like a form of construct. But I gave everybody the initiative order. So let's go ahead and get into this and roll initiative.
Are we keeping the same initiative?
Nope. This
Oh.
is brand new initiative.
Okay.
New initiative. Who dis?
Rolling. No, that was off my thing. Oh, that's not good. I should have kept the roll that was on my desk, but I decided to only rolls in my tray counted and not I made a mistake.
Hey,
Went
don't
from
do
a
that.
14 to 4. Oh wait,
My
plus my
initiative.
initiative thing, so 5.
The D6. Okay.
It's better than Zelark's 1.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, I'm above somebody.
Fox, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to put in your initiative.
I was sitting here with my finger over the enter button, waiting for you.
No,
To
no,
look like you were
wow.
about to start
You're the new
typing.
Groudon. You're the new
Uh-uh.
Groudon for this.
it's not happening.
I'm really looking forward to doing that to him again in season 3.
Damn it! Got it.
All right, and then my initiative. That was so, oh my god, I don't even want to send this picture, but I'm gonna.
All right. We're just waiting on Snit to get his Snit and Zelark.
What? I thought I did mine.
Nope.
Oh.
Somebody typed over you now.
Yep.
Okay,
Hmm.
done.
All right, Callie. Kick us off.
I'm at the top. Okay. Where is the floating guy?
You don't see him. Oh, you
He
do see him.
disappeared from my.
You
yeah.
do see him. So because you can see him, but nobody else can, I will bring him to a lair. So
Okay.
doesn't look like that. Just the token that I grabbed for him.
I wish I was faster. I need more movement speed. How far can I get with what I've got? Okay, this actually might work. So I am going to first move up to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to give this guy a punch.
Okay. So before you do that, can you give me a like keep that roll, but give
Okay.
me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. I certainly can. That's going to be 23.
A 23. Okay, so you're able to like get over it, just like able to react just in the split second as like you get within 10 feet of it. These jagged spines of hardened sand kind of jut up out of the sand towards you.
Ooh, that's alarming. So that roll to hit was 25.
25 will hit.
That will be 9 bludgeoning damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw as I try to stunning strike him.
It cannot be stunned.
Well, shit. There goes my entire plan.
So as you go in and you strike this thing, it feels like you're hitting a sandbag.
Okay. That's alarming. In that case, 30. Oh, I really don't want to get in range of the other guy, but I think I'm gonna have to. I will move up to here, which gives 2 opportunity attacks and puts me in the 10-foot range of that second guy.
And this is on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy here, opportunity attack. This guy here, opportunity attack. And I pass through this guy's 10-foot range.
Oof. This may be painful. So the one that you first passed by like slices at you. with one of its hand sickles. Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay. The second one, actually, since you're entering the 10-foot range first beforehand, go ahead and give me the dex save for that.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. That's a 19 plus 8.
Okay, you're good. So you're
Twenty-seven.
able to avoid those spines once again. Does a 19 hit you?
It does. It matches.
Okay. So you are going to take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Sure can. Will a 17 do it?
A 17 will do it.
Nice.
Like you can feel that wound that it catches you in the side. You can feel it burning. Like there's definitely something nasty on these blades.
Okay. And now that I'm up to the guy that is still invisible.
You're up to him, but he's in the air.
Oh, he's in the air. That's right.
He's 20 feet off the ground.
That's right. Okay. Ah, shit. It's my action to activate those wings. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take one step closer back to this guy here and just punch him.
Okay.
God, that other guy was flying. That is going to be 24 to hit.
A 24 will hit.
And that will be 9 bludgeoning.
And again, you throw your fist into it, and it catches it right in the stomach, and it feels like you're hitting like a punching bag at home. There's nothing really telling you if there's any sort of like organs or anything inside this thing, and it's not really showing any signs of reacting to the pain that you would normally see from somebody that you struck.
I'm going to assume these guys are at least resistant to poison and stuff, but I am still going to use my bonus action to activate my Noxious Aura. So at the very least, range attacks against me will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, so at the end of your turn, you hear the tightening of strings around you as the guy kind of flies back another 10 feet, and as he does, you see him pull with his hand, and all 4 of these creatures from where they're at jump and lunge at you.
This is more than I bargained for.
And as they come in, they all of them, in unison, just bring both hand scythes down or hand sickles down on top of you. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Then a 10 will not. That will not hit. That won't hit. Hey, look, it's the giants. All right, 24 will hit, correct?
Yes, it will.
Okay, so for that, you're gonna take 10 points of slashing damage, and then another 4 points of poison, and I'm going to need a saving throw.
Okay.
Constitution.
Con save, right?
Con save.
I don't know. Will a 16 do it?
A 16 will not.
Damn.
So as that poison burns, you kind of feel the wound tighten a bit. So you can feel something beginning to tug at it. You can see the small strand kind of now stretching from you up to that creature. And then for the final strike, the final 2 attacks, you said a 17 does not hit you, correct?
Correct.
23.
That will.
So you're going to take, a whopping 3 points of slashing damage.
That's good. I can handle 3.
And then 6 points of poison. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
What's my modifier? That's 14 on the die plus 3. So 17.
17 saves.
Okay. And if I'm able to just call out the floating guy's approximate height above me, so the rest of the group knows, I will do that. But if I can't, that's fine.
Okay. Nirix.
Reju?
Oh, sorry. Wait. Reju. Sorry, I was scrolled down a bit on the pad.
Okay. Reju is actually going to move up 40 feet. So 20, 40. Does it look like they're being marionetted?
You don't
Like
you don't necessarily see anything. They just looked like they all kind of like jerked for a moment, and then they all just flew at Callie in unison, almost acting like a hive mind.
She remembers Callian mentioning the one in the air, so she's going to swiftly like kick up some sand upwards in front of her. See if she can find a target.
From where you're at, kicking the sand up is not going to hit anything.
40 feet in the air.
I do need a dexterity saving throw from you, though.
Dexterity saving throw.
2 of them,
okay.
actually. 2 of them.
Do it. That's right. Is a 18 good?
18 is good.
All right, then a 21 is
And a
good.
21 is good. As again, you get when you get with like 10 feet of these 2 puppets, those jagged sand spikes kind of erupt up out of the ground again.
She's gonna take a gamble and try and fairy fire up above her.
You've already used your action with the kicking up the sand.
Oh, I was hoping that was a bonus. Damn it. Well then, she's going to take she'd have to use a key point, but she'll take the dodge action as a bonus for the key point.
Okay.
That's all she can do for right now. And that'll be her turn. I can't see it.
Snit.
Because I literally have nothing on me. Let's see here. Zolark's not looking too great, right?
Yeah, Zelark doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold himself in a fight if it comes to blows against him.
Gonna
I mean,
set him
I'm at full health, but yeah,
right, but you're not looking great.
do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna lower him down, say, do what you can. And I'm going to grab his rapier from him.
Okay.
And I will then launch myself at the nearest one over here. Your rapier doesn't have any pluses or anything, right?
No,
So
but it is my cane. So
when you get within 10 feet, I need a dex save.
That I can do. That's going to be a 17.
17 saves.
And I'm going to pokey poke this guy.
Okay.
Two attacks. Does a 24 hit?
24 most definitely hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 damage on the first attack there.
Okay.
Second attack. That's going to be 25 to hit,
25 hits,
and that's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage.
That, that is all I can do for now, unfortunately.
Okay.
Do I happen to see anything other than 4 sand guys attacking Callie?
Nope, that's all you see at the moment.
Alright.
So again, like how both Nyrix and Callie had experienced before with their attacks, it doesn't really seem like they're reacting much to your hits, pain-wise. It's almost as if it's not even registering with them.
Does it? Okay, so they're not feeling it, but is damage showing?
Damage is showing, they're just not feeling it.
Okay.
Callie,
Yes.
little voice pops up into your mind. It's time to come with me. As there's a sudden rush, as everyone can see the sand about 20 feet away from Callie kind of explode out just a little bit, as if something just impacted, and you feel that string in your wound pull as you begin to be pulled back.
Oh, that sounds painful. She's probably screaming at this point.
You're going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to need a strength contest from you.
I really wish your strength was higher, Callie. So is this strength ability check or an athletics check?
This is an ability check.
Okay.
It's a contest.
That's gonna be a 9 from me.
9. You got a 21. So as you feel this pulling, you're pulled back 10 feet. And as you're pulled back 10 feet, the puppets move with you. And-
do I get an attack of opportunity?
They all bring up their sides. Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity on the one that's moving away from you. They all bring up their hand sickles again, and this time just all swing down at you. Or swing
you
towards you, I
allow-
should say. What's that?
Would you allow acid breath as an attack of opportunity?
No, it's a acid breath is something completely different.
I'm taking the dodge action.
So that's going to be a 24, a 17, a 15, and a 13.
The first one hits.
Okay. You take another 8 points of slashing, another 10 points of poison.
Ooh.
And I'm going to need you to give me another Constitution saving throw.
An 18.
18? Okay, so you're good on that one. How much, what'd you roll for your attack? Fox?
23.
23 will hit.
That's only 9 points of damage.
Okay.
After 3 attacks against it, how is it looking?
It doesn't even look like it's in any danger. Nyrix. You are I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry. I want to bonus action activate my right.
Okay.
Oh, four. Ouchie. Ow. Okay, hurt myself. Okay, and I'm going to. So we still don't see this creature that Callie mentioned that was hovering, right?
No, you don't. Oh, you did see something large sort of impact the sand.
Did Callie manage to tell us how high?
Yeah, she mentioned that he was at the time of her call out. It was 20 feet up in the air.
Okay. And we know like a direction?
You know a direction of where it was, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna come over here. And I want to, because I see the impact, I'm gonna try to shoot for this guy in the back right here
Uh-huh.
and see if something else gets hit instead. But even if something isn't there, at least I'm still hitting a creature. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna use sharpshooter. Thank God. Let's see here. -5 is 18.
18 will hit.
18? Okay. Sweet. That's 10, right? I haven't done this in so long. Oh my. But you get a +10. Yes. Okay, cool. So that is 18 piercing and 5 fire.
And
Did
5
it go?
fire.
Yes. And did it hit the creature I was aiming for, or did it hit something else?
It hit the creature you're aiming for.
Yeah. Okay.
As you notice that, like, once the fire hits, it begins to like slowly burn.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, and I still got my 1. Okay, 1 more. Oh god, let's see if this even hits. -5 is 16.
16 will hit.
Oh my god. Okay. Mathing forward and backwards is hard. That is 21 points of piercing damage.
21, you said?
Yes, and 4 fire.
And 4 fire. Okay. And with the second arrow kind of embedding it, you can now see that its body is now being slowly consumed in flame. Giving you the thought that these things are highly flammable.
Ooh. Okay. Very good to know. And it's only sand coming out, right? There's no blood or anything coming out of it.
There's no blood. It's just it's like you cut open a sandbag.
Poopers. Okay, that's my turn.
Mina.
Sir, please tell me you have my spell book.
Yep. Bag.
And she will grab it. She'll walk up next, grab it. And let me see, how far can this go?
Fireball.
If
If
only.
only.
That's too much power for me to go to have.
For now.
There's actually I believe it's a level 2 fireball spell in deep magic. It's a singular target.
God.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I not have the range? Okay.
It goes from like a giant fireball to like a volleyball sized fireball, and you just throw it at one person.
Give me a sec, because I, for some reason, don't have the range on it.
What are you trying? What are you trying to?
Her one spell.
The magnify gravity.
Yeah, it is 60 feet. Okay. She was like back here. Where on the map is
The puff.
where did we see the slam down happen, the displacement?
Right here.
Right? Okay. Perfect. She is just going to raise her hand and open her book, and then just like crush her hand as she magnifies gravity.
All right. What spell is magnify gravity?
It is
What level is it?
level 1.
Level 1. Okay. This individual right here, its eyes sort of flash behind the covered glass as magnify gravity is counterspelled.
You motherfucker. Fucking, I can't action attack again with the spell.
What's that?
Can't action surge to use a spell again, huh?
No, because it's the same spell rules still apply.
Lame. Whatever. I will create my echo with my bonus action 15 feet away in front of me, which is, yeah. And it can move. Now I'll action surge. So I have my attack back. And this bad boy can move on its own. And it is going to.
All right. So once it gets within 10 feet, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for it.
What's the dex for?
Damage.
Shit.
There's an attack being made against it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna need 2 dex saves.
2?
Yep.
Well, it failed.
What'd you get?
That is the number. First one is an 11.
Yeah, that fails.
All right, so never mind. It's
So
not there, and I
the,
wasted my action surge.
The hardened sand spikes sort of jut out and just impale the echo, dealing 6 points of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All it needs is
Yep.
1. Man, I should have known. I should have just had it flown instead of walk. Okay. Well, it's gone.
Okay.
I don't get any more movement from action surge, right?
Correct. It's just 1 action.
Okay. And as a bonus,
You used your echo to move it and everything.
well, the moving it's free,
Oh yeah, because it moves on its own. You're right.
and I don't get my bonus action back from action surge, right?
No, it's just your action.
That's just my action.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, it's done.
Okay. Zelark.
Okay. Well, since I don't know where Invisidude is, I'm seeing Callie just getting the shit
Just
beat out
shit
of her.
kicked out of her right now.
So, I'm going to yell out, "Hang in there, Callie! You got this!" and cast Healing Word at 2nd level. And that is
Healing word will be counterspelled.
motherfucker.
As the individual back here, his eyes flash and stop the spell from going off.
Can I play a little song as a free action? Never mind.
I don't think so, because you would have to
Called We're Fucked.
just a wharp wharp.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Anything else?
I there's nothing else I can do.
All right, Syra.
But that was the 4th one, right?
That's the 3rd one.
Does that
Okay.
include the one that I did? They counterspelled right at the beginning for me.
Counterspell that one, and then counterspell.
We've had 3 at least.
Yeah, you've had 3 counterspells so far.
There was the gravity one. There was the both of mine. So that's 2. Was Reju's counterspelled?
I didn't use mine
Ray,
because
you
I don't
didn't
have a
use a
target.
spell.
I don't
Oh,
have
I
a
thought
target.
you. Okay, yeah.
No.
So there's still one. There's still one that hasn't done a counterspell.
All right. Then yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right, Syra.
I am going to cast Flaming Sphere. And with this spell, let me show it. Basically what it can do is I can let's see. Hold on. It appears in an occupied space of my choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of it has to make a dex save. As a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If it rams into a creature, that creature has to make a saving throw. I don't know if when it comes out, if I'm able to move it 30 feet, or does it just stay in its spot?
I think it's when you cast, you can move it, but when you cast it, it's been counterspelled, as the fourth one's eyes flash when it looks at you.
Okay, so I curse, and as the fireball I have that I was about to send out to kind of swirl in the area to try to find him.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'll bonus action look over at Callie and just say and hold my hand out to her and go, hold on, and I'll cast a 3rd level healing word.
Okay. That can't be counterspelled. Nope.
What?
It is not counterspelled.
Yes. 84. 13 points of healing for Callie.
That is very, very much appreciated.
Callie,
Yes.
on the start of your turn, I need a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh,
I'm also going to move around, just so you know. I'm
Okay.
just scattering so we're not in the same spot.
Probably a good idea, just in case it has fireball.
I
Like right there.
don't suppose the DC is 7.
DC is not 7.
That's what I rolled.
As you hear in your head, you feel that tugging on the string just a little more. Just come to me. And you have a command placed on you, causing you to walk towards where the string is leading you.
Does it just use my movement to walk
It
over
uses, it's like all you can do is move.
there? All I can do is
You can't
move.
make any other actions.
I will do as commanded then.
All right. And as you move to here, everyone sees a hand reach up and grab Callie's foot and then pull her down into the sand.
Like how far down into the sand?
She's no longer visible.
Callie!
Raise you.
And she will firebolt.
Okay.
Vox Machina sign. Thank you very much. That's nat 20.
And as you hit this thing, it just explodes in a
I would
shower.
hope so.
In a shower of just sand and stone.
And she will. Can she actually disengage for the bonus action with that? Forget. Check that. Partial parts. Yes, I will. Actually, I don't even have to disengage at this point. That one's dead. Will jut back 40 feet and just keep aim with fire.
Okay.
And that's all she will do for now.
Snit.
Which ones are on fire?
The one in the back here.
Sorry, this one?
Yeah.
And it will do a little something. He's gonna cast grease right here
Okay.
on those. Right here, and then dexterity save or fall prone.
Dex save of 9 and 16.
Okay, they both don't fall prone, but they're still in the grease.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Wait, the dex save of 9 made it?
Oh, 9? No,
Yeah. Okay.
that one fell prone. In here. Distractions, anything? No. Okay, so I'll just point at that area and look back at Nirix, light them up, and move around to here, trying to like avoid them to see if I can see any sign of Callie.
You don't see anything
but-
except just that indentation of sand.
Okay,
Callie,
that's my turn.
as soon as you're pulled down into the sand, you begin to feel a rush as you begin to be dragged through the earth. And as this is happening, you feel like your skin being, cut and torn and rubbed raw from the feelings. And as this is going on, you feel a quick succession of 3 stabs go into you. And then a snap on your side as you feel like one of your ribs just be broken in half.
I know that feeling personally. It's not a good one.
It's not a fun feeling. You're going to take a combination of 32 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then another 40. Oh, I'm not 41. I'm sorry. Another 5 bludgeoning.
Okay. I'm at 0, but I'm not dead.
You are not dead. And after this onslaught, Callie's body is thrown here, just like jutted up out into the sand, just with a thud. And you can see that her body is just now tore into shreds. The sand in like raw flesh cuts on very intricately placed incisions on her body. A very large open wound on her right side, where you can see exposed rib cage, with half of one of the ribs now missing. And after that happens, the puppets kind of just go down, like just fall into like a crumpled neutral state.
Riz, you will run over and try and heal her up just to get her up. See if it
Are we-
works.
You
Are we still in battle?
You are out of
We're out
combat.
of combat?
Just-
Oh, okay.
Cure wounds on her, level 1, just to see if it works.
Immediate healing word at level 2.
Yeah, and as you guys pour the healing spells into it, it stops the bleeding. It stops any hemorrhaging that was there, and it brings Callie stable.
She's probably in a lot of pain right now, though.
Get her
Ass-loads of
to
pain.
the pod.
Where did
Get
the
her to
thing
the
go?
pod.
I'm sorry. What happened to?
It went underground and just fled. Oh no. Did it?
Can-
It took something from her.
It most
Took a
definitely.
whole fucking bone.
Well,
Yeah.
half a bone. Half of that rib is
Mm.
still intact.
We need to get her to the pod now.
Or at least to the mother and grandmother. Come on. And
Syra?
she'll pick her up and just, let's go.
Should I? I
Your
mean,
call.
I want
I-
you, Callie. The moment you are moved, I need you to give me a Constitution saving.
But I'm not good at those.
I know
Stop
you're
making me. That's another 7.
As soon as Callie's picked up, you notice that her right arm sort of disintegrates into sand.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
Callie,
Oh my God.
you are now with the HP in you. You can see this happening.
I can't move her.
Someone fast fly or run back to the village and get my grandmother and bring her here.
I would
I'm
love
gonna
that.
see if I
further-
can find that thing.
I have a question, Rojan. Could I mold Earth to solidify the disintegration? Like, cauterize it in a sense?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, I got bonuses to those today. Let's go. See? Oh, shit. Intelligence. Would it be just straight intelligence?
Intelligence with your modifier.
Okay, yeah, all right. At advantage, right?
No, just a normal intelligence check.
Well, did my card today.
No, your thing is only for insight
Insight,
and
insight,
got it,
religion.
got it.
Insight, and religion.
Oh, well, never mind. You might be fucked. That wasn't horrible. That's a 14.
A 14. So Callie, your arm doesn't disintegrate. You begin to see the tips of your fingers begin to fall off in sand, and then the rest of your hand kind of tenses up as you feel it harden.
The best I could do for now.
I think
Alright.
At the moment, you are safe to move. This is going to maintain concentration, though.
Yes, Minako is constantly hardening her body.
Okay.
And just, I'll dump whatever other healing I can into her, but I don't know if it's going to matter.
so. Even just at the sight of the fingers disintegrating, Callie just faints.
When Sarah said somebody go get, Snit doesn't even hesitate. He flies straight off
Okay.
fast as he possibly can to the
And we'll
druid
just
encampment.
Yeah, just stay next to Mina and just maintain.
Yeah, Minako, along with her Echo, are maintaining the body as best they can.
Nyrix. Should I go snake and see if I can find this thing?
I wouldn't risk it if it knows its way around the ground like that. To
no,
do this
that's
to her.
That's it.
Syra, be shaped into something, change into something that can carry probably Mina and Callie, and just start going towards the village. We'll follow up behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll transform into a Arabian horse.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind
And
of-
we'll, yeah. And the Echo will float alongside, continuing to help.
Okay. And with the ability with the mold earth on her, she's still in one piece. So you have a feeling that if you lose concentration, you may lose Callie.
Yeah, that's why I'm having both the echo assist me.
Like every now and then her body slowly begins to shift into sand, but you're able to focus it to bring it back together. You're pretty much like the duct tape that's holding her right now.
I make a gentle trot back to the clan to hopefully meet up with.
Are the rest of you just moving back towards the clan as well?
Yeah, trying to piece together what the fuck just happened.
I'm gonna need some help making it speaky. By the way,
I already put away
the assistant.
that. I'll just pick you up. How heavy are you? I'll just sling you over the arm. Screw it.
I would like to take one of these puppets.
I'm 180.
And go ahead and hoist it over my shoulder and bring it back with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you hoist it over your shoulder, again, feels like sand, but you catch like this soft whiff of like rotting meat inside of it as well.
Smell of home. Okay. I'm gonna bring it back with me.
Okay. So it takes some time because you were still about half hour out from the village. Snit, you're able to make it there before anyone, flying at your max speed.
Yeah, it should be 180 feet around.
Yep. So you're able to get there ahead of everyone else.
Immediately tries to find mom or grandma, explains what just happened, and tries to get them to come with him at max speed. Back to the group.
And Sarah's grandmother said, yes, but I'm much faster than you. As she turns into like a large pterodactyl.
He does the by all means, gesture.
And then just kind of flies up and grasps you in her talons and just flies off. About 10 minutes out from camp, horse Syra, you see pterodactyl grandma flying in. With Snit kind of just like hanging in there in her talons.
I guess I'll probably drop beast shape at that point.
Yeah.
Let her down easy.
Well, okay, yeah. I'll wait until Lena gets
Yeah, I was
her
about to
off.
say, poof.
Just
Oh,
bucks them
oh
off.
shit.
And
Just
do the
bucks 'em
horse
off.
thing where they lay down. They like sit down a little bit and let him get off.
That would have been the worst jigsaw puzzle ever.
Yep. I'll change once they're off my back and once Grandma sits down. Or
She sets Snit down and transforms back. It like drops her own wild shape. All right, let me see her.
Hideko's gonna continue doing what she's doing, but giving her room to.
She's turning into sand if we don't stop trying to keep her constructed together.
The thing took part of her ribs.
What thing took part of her ribs?
The thing that attacked us.
Something that was puppeting this. I'll slump it down.
Yeah. We didn't really get a good sight. They were invisible and we were fighting these things, but it seemed to be in control.
She just kind of like narrows her eyes at the puppet you sling off. Zoc. Zoc, he's an Oni who stalks the sands.
Am I familiar with him or Nerex? Have we heard stories or?
Not necessarily.
Okay, new problem.
This is new problem.
Got it.
He likes to add to creations.
You can't have her.
I can try something, but chances are you may have to make your peace with it. And that's where we're going to end.
Poopers.
That's really
That's
never a
not
good
looking so
thing.
bad right now, is it?
It's really never a good thing when your life hangs in Minako's ability to concentrate.
You do it so well, though.
We will do whatever it takes, Callie.
Insert the Avengers theme, whatever it takes.
I just drew a new character. I don't want to draw another character.
Poor Callie jumping in like the hero she is.
I didn't
Rosian-
even want to jump in. I just wanted to punch the invisible
Melee.
guy to make him visible and then get out of there.
And she's
Unfortunate.
melee.
You
She gotta do
jumped
what she
in.
gotta do.
You jumped in, and that guy was just like, "You activated my trap card."
Twice, 3 times, 4 times. The whole board.
But yes. So that was your first encounter with a puppet master.
But I'm a puppet master.
Uh-oh.
No, like a combat puppet master.
No.
Yes. But
You in the last episode with me rolling death saves. You in this episode with Callie turning into sand.
I know what's next.
trying to figure out, what to do to keep Callie together.
Yeah.
You guys are not gonna like what Minako's gonna suggest next.
Calling
So-
it this time.
So you're gonna have
Rachel's getting
you're
a
gonna have to wait until
paper cut.
the 4th for the next episode. So 2 weeks to dread on what's gonna happen to Callie. But this is not the only show that we do here. Coming up on Monday, actually coming up later tonight, correct? We have episode 2 of Sonata. And I
And
believe
we're gonna-
episode 3 is on Sunday, correct?
Yes.
But we're gonna kick off Sonata today with me tearing Forge's arm off.
It was already torn off though.
No,
It
dislocated.
was dislocated. Takes 2 rounds to tear
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, he was
HP Fox
blitzcranked.
is,
Sucks.
HP Fox
He was
is gonna HP Fox is gonna get revenge on me tonight.
You
Yeah.
take one of mine, I take one of yours.
all of it,
become blitzcrank.
all of these fights are just nothing but DM power stancing.
All revenge to the vicious
And that
circle.
starts at 7:30,
Parents are
Pacific
fighting
time?
again.
and
Yep,
then
7:30.
Sunday we have another episode of it at 7:30.
Yes.
And then on Monday, we will have another episode of Mass Effect's Horizons. I almost said Andromeda. I keep
Nope.
wanting to say Andromeda.
Nope.
Um,
Can't use that.
Tuesday night, we have another episode of the Chimera Collective, which Kiara Phoenix is running a little mini 1, 2, 3 shot adventure while giving me time to plan how to terrorize people in campaign 3. On the upcoming when is the final episode of Sonata? Is it Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yep.
Yep. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna have the final episode of Sonata. Then on Saturday, we're coming back with another episode of Wayward Wanderers. We actually have like almost an entire week packed of D&D coming up. So
2 weeks in total.
yeah, we got a lot of D&D to play. And then coming up on the 7th of December, we will have the start of episode 1 of campaign 3 for Destiny Forged.
Yep, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Almost there.
Cool.
But for now, we're gonna head on out. We'll catch you all at 7:30 for another episode of Sonata. Until then, have a good one.